Airee, remember how I told you I had money?
Hmm.
I don't. But I'm honest about it. So that should make up for my lack of math skills.
Spoon, did you want to be at the Sage or at the bookstore?
The bookstore's fine.
Is anyone else like super nervous playing in a campaign that Airie's hosting?
Oh, I'm not.
Or is that just me?
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
It might just be you.
I think I'm nervous not to disappoint Dad.
Right?
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like
good point.
You know what you're doing, and so much.
Remember, you can't be worse than the halfling.
Fuck!
And that's the story of how we had our first PC death.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
She
I
had
will
so
not
much
when I
experience.
inhale my vape.
She had so many hours worth of experience.
Yeah, so many.
No, she didn't.
Oh, yeah, totally.
No, she didn't.
You remember when she used that whip on the
Nope.
demon dog? Oh, wait.
Let's
Well, how about that time she passed
let's get out of this. Let's get out of this territory.
Or wait, no, she did pull out the torch.
We said we wouldn't do this.
Oh, yeah. Let's not bring her up in this campaign.
Oh, by the way, guys, the halfling's dead.
I'm never gonna live that down.
God, it was so good. It was fucking comedy gold.
Oh, my internet just shut itself. Hello.
I still hear you.
Okay, we're good. Everybody else went all robotic-y for a second. I thought I fucking lost internet. In Slugger's language.
Talk over there with that UK potato internet.
UK internet? Excuse me?
Yeah, the UK's got internet like that too.
Oh.
Potatoey.
I thought you thought he was in the UK for a minute. I'm like, I don't think.
Yeah, I was about to say. Hello,
No.
Governor. I'm with the British Army.
Oh
Hey,
my
bro.
god, please never do that accent again.
Hello, love.
Hey, bro.
Top of the morning to you, laddie.
I love how there were so many accents in that sentence that were all separate.
No clue.
We went from London to Ireland real fucking quick.
You got a
Then
license
become,
for that accent, you gobshite.
I've considered going to the doctor, but I've realized I don't care.
Make sure you go if it hurts when you boom boom, because you definitely need a doctor.
I'm telling you, I don't know where the
My name is Nugget.
My
and
name
I'm
is
a big
Shosho.
fat chicken.
See, you doing that now. Now I can't do it.
So, who wants the
Sure you
early
can.
taste of Slugger's voice, by the way?
Was that not
Let
the...
me smash.
Oh no, it's more. Falcon punch.
What a strange herring gun.
Oh, is that your voice?
More phlegmy than I designed it to be, because of apple juice. But yes,
Gotcha.
Sort of.
Okay, my bad. I
It's
thought
one
you
of
were
the
deep
many
throating a
noises.
glizzy for a second.
not yet. I've recently come to the thing of where every time one of my friends tells me to go fuck myself, I'm like, I would if I could. I find myself extremely attractive. It throws them off every time.
I ate a chili
I
cheese
mean-
glizzy before we came here.
That sounds like a good way to, like, get an infection. Son of a bitch.
Fire alarm?
It's always his building on D&D day. Always.
What? What? I put all my points into fun!
So you want to know? You want to know
Is that
one of the
a fire
reasons why
alarm?
this alarm comes up?
Because
It's
somebody
because
Thing.
no, this is something I just found out. because of our thermostat being broken downstairs, if the thermostat gets too hot, it thinks the building's on fire.
Oh, Jesus.
But because it's broken, it thinks summertime temperatures equals fire.
I mean, it was 104 today in Missouri. That equals fire to me, too.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna stay in my room the entire time. I'm not leaving my fucking room.
This man said, if there is a fire, we'll never know until it's too late.
No, this is my policy, is that if this alarm's going off, I'm not leaving my room until I can feel, smell, or taste the fire.
They just don't make bears like they used to.
The Smokey the Bear?
So no more questions?
Nope. Not for my.
I
I'm
have
just gonna
one
run
more.
it by you whether or not you care my character is a big family.
Okay. Is your family here? Is your family elsewhere?
Family is elsewhere.
Good. I don't have to worry about them. Has everybody found their new location on the map?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I'm here. Probably
Ah.
catching fish.
Yes. I see me.
So, for Zam, she mentioned needing trade documents, so she's at the Mercantile Guild.
I need what now?
You had mentioned your tribe was trying to get trade documents to trade with the city.
What the dog doing?
I was saying, well, that wasn't really what I said. I said that my father was on a trade mission, but that's okay. We'll go with this.
Okay, your father needs documents. There you are.
Okay.
What is this pay per you speak of?
And then Sammy and Rian?
That
Or
character's
whatever.
name is Delilah.
Okay, well, we're going to have to fix that. It'll break a bunch of things, but we can fix it.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to give you the token that it currently is?
That's fine.
Okay.
I know there's a way to switch tokens, and I'll have to get with a buddy of mine to teach me how.
You mean what you're currently rolling as, or your picture?
Yeah.
At the bottom right, you should see as and a drop-down menu. That should be all your
No.
available characters.
Yep.
Well, this, I mean, it actually changed the token on the screen. So, anyhow, Sluggo?
Hello?
He's backing up, don't mind him.
Yeah. Sluggo got that dump truck, you know? That is not canon. We're not going into that conversation again.
You are at Fat Man's Feed Bag. It's a tavern.
Fat Man's Feedback?
Fat Man's. F-A-T.
I'm just gonna avoid talking for a little bit till this stops, but I hear you.
Which means... Allegretto is at the fish market.
Oh, now I hear a storm again. Oh, crap. Yes.
And
I
Alex
left?
is at the Curious Goblin.
What is that, a tavern?
No, it's actually a bookstore.
Oh.
He can do some work there and find things to read. to study. A lot of the more intellectual people will show up from time to time.
Hell, maybe I translate them on the occasion.
So it is the early morning autumn equinox. Today is the Swallowtail Festival. One bonus for today is that the new chapel is going to be open to the public after finally being finished after 5 years of work. For those of you that have lived here, the chapel burned down 5 years ago.
Why?
During the time of troubles. Around the same time, a little bit prior to that, there were a lot of murders in the city.
Why?
Because somebody wanted to.
Why?
You'll have to ask them, but go get a Speak with Dead. So most of the businesses are shut down for the day, or at least at Skeleton Cruise. You know that the taverns will be providing food today at the festival. There's a lot of games you could participate in if you wish. And, as well as, just the opening ceremony and a few other ceremonies through the day. What would y'all like to do?
Is my place of employment open? It's not technically an inn or tavern.
Most every place has a skeleton crew, unless they're only like one person. But, being the autumn equinox, they're celebrating, the fall harvest. And since this is a big day with the new church, new cathedral, most of the places have shut down. You know that the big businesses in town, like the glassworks, is closed.
But are we?
You've been told you can go.
Okay. I'll wait for anybody else asking questions before I say further. If nobody else is going to say anything. I don't know if Sin is trying to or not because she's just very quiet. But I'll go and locate Sammy and go from there.
I want to go to the festivities. If we're able to go, that's what I want to do.
How are you spelling Delilah?
Let me 1 second. Oh, God. Dang it. I see your like goblin picture and think that it's like our conversation, but it's not.
I typed it in chat.
Probably what he put.
Who's Delilah?
Delilah is. I'll text you.
I need just a minute.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why are you running? Would Mr. Sturgis be awake? That's my only question so far.
Mr. Who?
The fisherman, Church Sturgis.
Oh. He's probably been up way earlier than you were.
And is it like the end of the day now? Sunset or something?
No, it's early morning.
Oh, okay. I guess I will go wherever he is. Yeah,
And
let's
and
see if
he
I can
is
use my connection with him just to get a big fish for myself.
Yeah, he is an elderly gentleman. His 5 sons all work in various aspects for this place. He runs this place. He does not own it, but pretty much all the locals consider him to be the one that owns it, even though he's not.
It's the face, not the CEO. How much would you say a good sized fish is? Big old salmon.
Probably about a silver piece.
How do I do that? Oh, I only have gold pieces on me. Pardon me while I switch my currency around. I'm sorry, how many did you say it was?
1 silver.
High quality stuff, let's go. Oops. Yes. So I'm gonna buy a fish and probably just fly over to the old light if I can.
Sure.
Hey, there's the icon. Oh my god. You see me flying overhead? Floop, 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 floop. But I like to go here a lot. Not entirely sure why. But I'm gonna eat my fish there and then practice my instruments. And I guess I'm pretty much waiting for there to be a gathering of people, like after I'm done eating, and then I would maybe just go play music in their general area, like a bird would.
All right, different token there for you.
Thank you.
So what are we doing?
That's what I asked you guys. What are you doing? It is the morning of the autumn equinox. You know that it is a celebratory day for the town because this is typically the end of harvest. And it's also a celebration today because the cathedral is being opened.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and find Sammy, and I guess I would typically have been upstairs. I think Sammy would typically be downstairs, so I'm gonna go downstairs and see if I can find Sammy.
You do find me. I am downstairs.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up to Sammy. Masa, Tessarani said that we could have the day off. Do you want
Oh
to
my
go to the
god, girl.
festivity?
Yes. Yes, let's do it. I've got to get out of here. I'm ready to be away from these people, and I need a break. So wherever you're going, I'm going with you. Let's just do it.
Okay, let's go.
I'm already ready.
Okay.
Are you ready right now? Like, are you dressed? Is that how you're going?
Yes. Should I change?
No, I don't care. Let's just go.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Are you
I need
taking
this.
any equipment with you? Or are you going in street clothes? What are you doing?
I'm going in street clothes. I'll leave my equipment usually is like character-wise equipment is usually left at my house. I don't bring my equipment to work.
I will be going packing.
Well, since you're living where you're working,
Oh, well, then my shit's in my personal dormitories or whatever, and it's staying there, and I'm going in my street clothes.
and Sammy bringing anything? Or you
Oh
also?
yes, I'm packing.
All right.
100%. Do you want like the full list of what I'm taking?
No.
Okay.
Ganita, what are you doing? You know, your father's trying to get some paperwork done, but what are you doing? Ask
Am I with him, my father?
right now, yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to talk wait with him because he's taking care of the business. Um, I'm kind of looking around at the flyers that are hanging up on the wall. That's all.
Well, you see that there's supposed to be free food at the celebration today at the new cathedral.
I'm just going to look at my father and ask, do we need to head back to the tribe or are we going to stop by and get something to eat before we leave?
He says, you can make your way up there now. I'm fine here by myself.
Yes, but I don't want to miss you before we go back.
This place isn't that big. I'll find you up there.
Okay, I will just check to see what they have and I'll bring back something for the road, for the trip back. And then I will make my way out of the building and up towards the cathedral.
Yes, Slugga, there is free food today. Each inn is bringing food. It's sort of a competition at the autumn equinox. Which inn will prove to be the best?
So what you've just told essentially a recently no longer homeless person is free food.
Yes. And you were from the town or near the town, correct?
Yes, before he essentially lost his family and moved into Sandpoint, they were basically living out in the forest on the other side of the Taronda Rock River.
So you've probably been to this celebration before. So it's not that unusual.
Yes. Bright and early in order to secure the most food possible. It is time to go.
Where's the rusty dragon?
1 second.
And Slugga's going to go ahead and he's going to start heading to the... You said it's a chapel where usually the food...
Cathedral.
Cathedral? What did I say? Chapel? Oh.
It's the biggest building on the island, or on this point of land, rather.
Excellent. Yeah, so he's going to take his little back alleyways he knows of getting around to get there nice and quickly. Using the city secrets from the urchin background, obviously, but he's going to... Bright and early, Slugga's going to wake up. Wasn't actually staying in the tavern, but had his own little hidey spot that he used to sleep away in relative safety, kind of back in Shark's Alley there. Bright and early in the morning, knowing that the holiday's coming up, he's going to get up nice and early to make sure he can be there and be ready for when the food begins to arrive at the cathedral.
All right. Down at Market Street. That's the Rusty Dragon. For whoever wanted to know.
Okay. Yes. Gotcha.
When's the Rusty Dragon?
It
Did
is
you
another inn. In fact, it's the oldest inn in.
did you ding it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
fly
okay, I
to
see
it
it. I see
after
it.
I eat. That's the one I stay at. Now, are these if I go inside this inn, are the people inside like frantically trying to prep stuff since there's a sort of a competition going on?
They are actually putting stuff into a wagon to move it up.
Ah. So who do I see in here? Or what do I see? People
You can
wise.
see like I said, most of the people are heading up. There's a few people getting, a drink to go. But for the most part, they're getting ready to shut the inn for now. They'll have one or two people just to stay here to make sure the inn's okay. Um, but most of the clientele and a lot of the staff will be going to the festival.
Well, if they will allow, I will silently try to help them pack their carts.
Amiko will let you help. Amiko is the owner.
Miko,
It's Amiko Kaijitsu.
coolest fucking name. How do you spell that? That is awesome.
And you're one of the people that's been here for a while, correct?
Yeah, about 2 years.
You would know that her father is the one that owns the glassworks.
Miko's father?
Yes.
Gotcha. Oh my god, notes. I haven't had to take notes in a while. It'll just, yeah, Allegretto's kind of an awkward walker. He really prefers flying versus anything else because his walking speed's only 25. So sometimes if he's not playing music, he kind of just hops forward like a pigeon. Other than that, he'll just walk slow. So he'll walk up to Amiko and just kind of bow his head. Say, if you need anything, please let me know. Kind of just tucks his wings back behind him.
Feel free to help load the wagon.
Of course. And he starts helping. It makes a little bird squawk every now and again when he picks up something heavy.
Pocket sand.
So he'll be doing that until they leave.
And what you are spelling is a high curry and salmon meal. This was what you're smelling. You can smell the salmon, but it is a lot of curry with it. That's what
Ooh.
she is bringing. And then there's several barrels of mead, and it smells of winter drop, which is a type of plant. So
Okay.
what was that?
Me frantically writing down stuff. I'm good for now.
Alex, what have you?
Okay, what is the name of the proprietor of the Curious Goblin who I'm presumably working for?
1 second.
Holding for
The
talent.
little sheet that I wrote everything out on will not let me search it.
Curse you, Control F.
His name is Chask Halladin. And I'll type it in.
All right.
And he is human. And he loves books.
My character will be closing down on the ending glossary of a tome or book or whatever is like the mainstay of this establishment. Out it in. I'm off for the day.
Have fun.
You know what's coming with?
Oh, I'll be there. I just have to meet some other people first.
All right. Say that you get there before the farmers start showing up. They'll lead you out of house from home and the town.
Don't worry, there's plenty of food. Every inn in town is bringing food.
Yes, that's what you said last year. I bid you good day. And my character will begin making his way to the market street, I guess.
Well, the chapel's the other way. Cathedral's opposite. It's north.
Are we not heading to the market street? Okay.
Somebody wanted to know where the Rusty Dragon was, which is Market Street,
Hmm.
because that's where they were staying. But the cathedral is to the north end of town.
That's where the free food is.
Yes.
U-turn.
And so that just leaves Delilah and Sammy.
Yep. Is Spiral's character like just moving things like within inside the walls of that building, or is he like walking in and out?
He's walking in and out, but it's on the back side, not on the front.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
Um,
I imagine me and Sammy would probably just start heading towards the cathedral then.
I meant to ask the rest of you. Ganita, what are you equipped? All your equipment?
Yep, she's carrying everything because they're traveling, and so she has everything in her pack.
What about you, Slugga?
How safe would Slugga's bag be if he had stashed it away somewhere over in Shark Alley? Him living in the area, would it be a reliable hiding place for his bag so that he's not having to carry all of his stuff with him when he comes? Actually, no, he probably would take his bag with him because if he's able to get leftovers, he can stuff them in there and hold on to them. So yeah, he would bring his bag with him.
What about you, Alex?
Honestly, everything he has is so light that he probably would be carrying everything.
That just leaves Allegretto. You just bring in your instrument or other things?
I mean, for the most part, yeah, he'll have a little boomerang and a dagger tucked behind him, and what would be like where the belt is. But yeah, his ocarina would be fixed around his neck in sort of a necklace fashion.
Okay.
You're saying you assume we have our components for normal stuff right now.
Yeah, like if you have a spell couch component, it would have, what you need to cast your spells. If you have a focus item, typically you don't need the components if they're negligible. So, do you have a focus item? Then you don't need the pouch.
I don't know if the ocarina would count as one.
Usually musical instruments count as focus for bards. Usually.
Well, we can clear that up right here.
If it says you can have focus items, then, if that's what you want it to be, that's fine.
All right.
As you guys are making your way into the square beside the cathedral, you start seeing the crowd gathering. There's a lot of locals that you would recognize. There's a lot of travelers as well. that come in for the festival.
I'll actually fly alongside the wagon that's coming out of the Rusty Dragon.
Well, as we're walking, I'm just gonna kind of look at Delilah and say, not for nothing, but even though I got a small body, I can really take in a lot of food. And I heard that there's going to be some amazing food courts. And I'm just really, really wanting to find maybe like a lamb shish kebab or something. I don't know. I need some food in my mouth that was not from that stupid fucking brothel. You know what I mean? Like something with a little bit less sex on it. You know what I mean? I'm just so ready for something real.
You don't like my home cooking, Mana?
Like, that's not what I said. Like, I'm pretty sure those words did not come out of my mouth. I just need some meat on a stick, you know? I just need some meat in my mouth. Kind of like you always have meat in your mouth.
We should go.
I'm just saying, I'm hungry.
Let's go find you something to eat before you say anything else.
Okay, I'm just hungry. You know how I get in the mornings when I haven't eaten.
I know, Masa. I know. You just say things that are just so wild.
Well, I'm sorry, Baboli. I just, these are the things, they come in my head, they come out my mouth. I say what I think. I think everybody should just say what they think sometimes. Like, I don't play games. I never play games. I'm not into playing games. I don't know.
I like you just the way that you are, Masa.
Aw, thank you, Baboli. I love you too. But seriously, I need some meat in my mouth.
Okay, let's
All right.
go.
You've made it to the western side of the chapel. This is ahead of you is a platform where they're going to have speeches. So, and this is also where a lot of the inns are setting up tables and preparing food that'll be for later in the day. You see a lot of merchant tents. You see various foods, clothes, local crafts, even souvenirs, just, that you can purchase around this area.
Where is the closest food station?
They're all the way around. You're beside one, actually.
This one right here, that's the closest food station?
Yeah, they're just setting up since it's still early, because typically what they're going to do is provide food after the speeches. So the first person to get up is Mayor Devrin. Oh, let me see if I can get you a picture. I am not prepared. It's been a week. I'm sorry.
Imagination.
Meanwhile, in business management, I don't have that many wives. It's just the two.
Lord.
All right, this is Kendra Devrin. Her family is one of the noble families. They have actually the largest manor up on the cliffs outside of town. She didn't really want the position, but somebody encouraged her to run. She won overwhelmingly.
And now we know
It's
why
not
she didn't
fishy
want
at
to
all.
go.
So is she going to be like standing here or here?
They're on the wooden platform.
Okay.
she's nice, she's friendly. She tries to get the crowd excited. She welcomes all the visitors to town. She even jokes that Lars is out here, Lars Ravanki, and he's a notorious workaholic. He's even came out for the festival today. And, the locals will know that he is the tanner. He is very particular about his work. He will fire workers in a heartbeat if he doesn't think they're doing it perfect. And he'll end up working by himself until he can hire new workers. So, she has the crowd, in a humorous mood. Next up will be Sheriff Baylor Hemlock. And of course, he's the sheriff. So you get the speech, we're having a festival. Please be careful around the bonfire tonight. We don't need any drunken people falling in. He's going on about like rules and regulations, what you can do, don't do. So he's kind
What's
of.
his name again?
I will link it. Hold on.
Baylor Hemlock.
And he catches a lot of you off guard, because he's been going through the rules and everybody's, yeah, he's a sheriff, he has to do this. But one of the things he asked is for everybody to have a moment of silence to remember those we lost and gave their lives in the fire that claims the town's previous church 5 years ago. It seems to have put a damp rag over the crowd. Third was supposed to be Longiku Kazatsu, which was Amiko's father. They say, unfortunately, he's got ill. He cannot make it this morning. Most people don't think that's a surprise because they know he doesn't like frivolity or festivals. He's would rather have his people working. But instead, they bring out Sadak Drokus, and he is the owner of the theater. Unlike me, he knows how to work a crowd. So he starts a very irreverent recap of the long process the town has went through to finance and construct the new cathedral. And at the end, he looks out at all of you and invites everyone to stop by the Sandpoint Theater tomorrow evening to check out our newest production, The Harpy's Curse, and see our lead. The lead role of Avisra, the Harpy Queen, is played by none other than the famous Magnamarian diva Alashanda. So you hear some gasp from some of the people in the crowd. Being able to pull a star from Magnamar, which is the big city, to play in a play in a little town is a big deal. Next up, you see Father Xantus. Father Xantus came to the town about 5 years ago after the fire because the previous priest was killed in the last chapel fire. And he gets up. I want to thank everybody for coming, and I want to declare the Swallowtail Festival underway. Short and sweet. So, the food is open for those that want food. There's also numerous games and contests. They'll be going on through the day. There's sack races, hide and seek, weightlifting challenges, balance beam contests, tug of war events, and on and on. There's archery, Just about any type of thing you can think of, for the very young to the adult. What would you all like to do?
What games would be something that I might be good at?
The tug
There's
of
one way
war,
to find
obviously.
out.
Hide and seek, clearly.
No, you don't get to steal that from me.
I don't think that's correct either.
I would like to start playing my instrument from the rooftop as soon as that speech ended.
Okay. And there's crowds not only in this area, but there's crowds surrounding. This is just like the major focus point area, but all around the church there are crowds. So I can take you back.
Is anything on this map any of like the games that you mentioned?
This is more food and things like that.
So if I would know where the games are, I'm gonna kind of just fly down, start playing my instrument here, and then walk to wherever the games are to try to get people to follow.
Oh, you'll get a lot of the little kids will start following you just because of you're a bird.
Right?
Birdman.
Let's see how well I do. It's early in the morning. I got a
That's
fishbone in my mouth.
still a pretty good roll.
I play Flight of the Bumblebee on the ocarina.
Can I hear him playing from where I'm currently standing?
Probably yes. You're not that far away. You're about 30 feet away, 30, 35.
Okay. I'll just lean over, and if I can make eye contact with him, I'll just wave. And smile.
You see his right wing. He doesn't stop playing, but his right wing flaps in your direction twice.
Bowling. You are really good in the sack, so maybe the sack races. Pair up with somebody, it'd be just like every other day.
I thought we were taking a break from work.
Look, you asked me what game you would be good at. I'm just telling you what game you would be good at. Don't ask if you don't want an answer.
Okay, fine. I'll go and sign up for the sack race. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna eat me something.
Well, let's eat first.
All right.
These are the stalls with food. See?
They're scattered around, yep.
What does this one sell? Better question. Which one has a lamb kebab?
Joint.
Well, the Rusty Dragon has curry spice salmon with early winter drop mead. The Hagfish has lobster chowder. The White Deer has peppercorn venison. And then there's a couple more taverns. But those probably three are the ones where most people are queued up. You know the White Deer Tavern was destroyed and rebuilt along with the church.
Why don't we go and contribute to the festivities of things being rebuilt by getting some food at the White Deer?
Oh my god, you're just like the nicest. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Which one's the White Deer?
Now, as you're going over, you can see a half elf. I mean, a half orc, rather. Near there. You want to describe yourself?
I'm not so tall, not so short, but have visibly green skin and I look mostly human, but you see the telltale tusks and the green skin and the large build. Even if I'm not very tall, I'm built pretty large. And I'm trying not to make eye contact with people because most people are pretty uncomfortable with half orcs. And I'm going to look at you and say, "Oh, excuse me. I've got to get an accent. Oh, excuse me. I was going to the peppercorn. I could smell the venison, and I thought that this might be a good place to. Have you heard anything about this White Deer Tavern? Do you know if it's a good place to eat?"
I know that it also suffered. But other than that, we had never eaten at it before. We thought that we would give them some business today in celebration of their coming up again. What do you, are you having a hard time getting any of the food? Do you want to join us?
I was just going to pick something up for myself and my father before we head back to Magnamar and to the river. Uh, but I'll join you and go in and we'll see how this venison is.
That sounds great. Masa, make sure that you order enough.
Yeah, what's enough? Like enough for me or enough for like 12 me's? Or like what do you mean like enough? Like, do we want to try something of everything? You want to split something? Maybe we could like get one thing and we could split it here and then we could go to like the one over there and then we could split one over there too. And then try just like a little bit of everything. Or you just want to like pick out now and then work it all off once you get somebody in the sack. Oh,
You're
I'm
right.
sorry. I'm talking about the sack races, not the other kind of sack. She does that later. This is our off day.
Whatever you want to do, Masa.
Okay. Why don't we split something? And I'm sorry. What was your name?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you, honey.
I'm Ganyeda.
Ganyeda. Okay, cool. Yeah, you want to split something? Are you hungry? Like you want to join us today? You look kind of like by yourself, and I don't like that.
Sure. I'll join you. I That's fine. Thank
Just
you.
taste test everything. It's an adventure today. You know, this day is about us. We are seizing the day, and we're gonna live our best lives. Just a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right, let's do it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Wait your turn.
Oof.
What you see, there's a somber-looking Shanti man. They're a tribes, nomadic tribe, but his name is Garridan Viscali. Oh, I didn't get the first name. Got the last. And Garridan is the owner of the White Deer, and he's helping serve. And basically, they're giving out portions, so it's not like a free-for-all.
Then
So,
telling me to wait my turn, or was Airee telling me to wait my turn?
no, he was. Because, they people are queued for food. So,
Is it my turn yet?
yeah, and they'll give you out a portion. They'll give you each a portion of it. So what they're doing is giving you enough so you get a good idea of what their food's like, but they're not giving enough to fill you up, and that way you can go around to all of them It's kind of like a way that you can taste everything and say, okay, which do you think is best? It's kind of like bragging rights for the inn.
Oh my God, lady, it's samples. This is perfect. Look, samples.
I'll take one from Sammy if she's like offering them up when she
Yeah.
says, "Look."
How good
This is the
smelling is
best.
this venison?
This is my favorite when you go to the market and they got like samples out like every Sunday, and then you get to get a little bit. Sometimes I'll make a meal out of just the samples. You know,
It is a
it's my
peppercorn
favorite.
venison. It is very tasty. You know, very ironic that the White Deer Tavern is serving venison. You do know that the White Deer Tavern has 2 large carvings of deer out in front of their inn, and the new inn is 3 stories tall. The lower floor is made out of stone, the upper floor is made out of wood, and it has at least a dozen rooms that can hold 2 people in each. So it is a very large, nice inn now.
Does the food smell good as well? Slugga wants to know.
Yes. Nothing smells bad here, Sluggo.
Okay. I have the feeling Sluggo might be attracted then to the smell of the venison. Because good old protein's good for the muscles. Good to survive on.
The green tent has the Rusty Dragon. And like I said, when you go over there, you'll get a sample of curry spice salmon and some winter drop mead. And the next tent, big tent to the south, that's for the Hagfish Tavern. And they are serving hearty lobster chowder. All of the food is good.
This tent?
Yep, that's the lobster chowder. That's from the Hagfish.
Thank you.
Amiko is serving for the Rusty Dragon. Give me a second and I will tell you who's doing the Hagfish.
Yeah, I'm helping myself to some of that fish curry.
Jargy Quinn is serving for the Hagfish. He is the owner. There are a couple of other taverns in town, but compared to these 3, the fare is pretty mediocre. It's still good, but not on par with these 3. And out of these 3, the salmon is the best.
Can we see Slugcat?
If he comes up, I
It
thought
looks
you.
like he's beside us, but I am curious if is he like the only one of his kind that we've probably seen.
You might not have even seen him. He stays to the alleyways a lot.
He stays low. Again, when you're 3'8", you usually have to worry about people that are over 2 feet taller than you.
I'm 3'2" right now.
Oh my god, somebody shorter than him. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You look like a gnome.
Yeah.
Delilah looks human, I believe.
Yeah.
And we have a weird bunny cat man.
If it walks like a gnome, talks like a gnome, and struts like a gnome, it ain't a dog.
It'd be a duck.
Massa, look at that strange rodent.
Oh my god. It's so adorable.
Are you saying that
Oh.
within audible range of Slugga, or are you trying to keep it
Well, I mean, it looks like we're right beside each other, so I would assume so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about a rodent hearing me call it a rodent.
Slugga's just gonna turn around and just like stare for a moment.
Oh
and
my
just kind
god.
of make like a little grumble noise as he like steps forward in the queue, like to go ahead and grab himself some food.
Oh, look at
Just kind of
him.
like,
Look at him walking in line just like everybody else. Oh my god, it's so adorable. I can't even take it. And I'm gonna reach out to pet him.
Oh God, Masa, be careful. It's bigger than you.
Well, I don't care.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how threatening, I should say, how threatening is the appearance of your character, Sin?
Oh, you're asking what I look like.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't really do appearances, did we? Okay, so I mean, I don't know how
You can
aggressive or whatever you would think I would look, but I'm 3'2", and my hair is kind of spiky, like with blues and purples and many different colors. I'm a gnome. My pointy ears, bright blue eyes.
if you click on her card in your journal, you can see a picture. Most of you
Yeah,
just had the headshot, but she has her whole character there.
I do.
You should be able to see it.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if that was how they were currently dressed or not. Because obviously being armed at the moment would be a bit more threatening than not being armed. You know
I
what
mean, so in my photo, there's a crossbow, and I won't have the crossbow on me, but you will be able to see, like, visibly see an axe. But I'm not, like, I don't have giant horns and spikes on my shoulders, and I don't have like fangs or anything. I just look like a feisty gnome,
Okay. So,
and I'm
Sluggo,
smaller than you.
yeah. Are you trying to sneak in the pet, or are you just being super blatant about it?
No, I'm just like reaching straight out for your cuteness.
Well, I guess I did say he did turn around. Would I have to do a perception then just to see if he's going to notice that, or?
Sure.
Okay. Come here, Sluggo. And there's going to be an extra 2 added to this for expertise. For whatever reason, expertise isn't a thing, apparently, in the Roll20 character sheet. So
It isn't?
no, I can't get it to add in. So it would be a 16 total.
That's odd. You're playing a rogue, right?
Yeah, no, but for some reason the Roll20 character sheet doesn't have a setting for giving something expertise. And skills-wise, you can't, like, mainly change... Or, if there is a way to do it, I don't know how to do it.
I could run that through you real quick, or we could do that later.
We can
I
do
think
it
there's
later.
a way.
D&D Beyond has...
D&D Beyond has it, yes, but Roll20 is... Ooh, actually, I might have found a way. Hold on.
You can go into the attributes and increase your... or add a bonus, probably.
Yeah, I think I just found that. Let me see if that worked. Yes, it did. Okay. That should be fixed from now on, then. But the perception Slugga has is a 16 for that.
I mean, I wasn't trying to hide anything.
You know, but his back is turned, so it's kind of more so of him just having, like, the passive awareness to, like, realize someone behind him is reaching for him.
You kind of feel like somebody's getting close to you.
Slugga kind of, like, turns around a bit quickly and looks and just sees the reach and just kind of scoots forward and just, like, waggles a hand, just, like, basically saying no touch. And then continues waiting in line, like, occasionally now, like, looking over his shoulder, kind of back and forth. He's very expressive with movement. So he keeps on, like, looking over, staring for a moment, then, like, looking up at the line, seeing how many more people he's got in front of him. He's not very much a stand still type of person. One might almost get, like, the impression that he's a bit flighty.
So I went to pet you and you waved your hand?
No, he, like, steps away and, like, kind of waggled his finger type deal. of like saying no, no.
Oh my god, it waves at me. It's so cute. Hi, little buddy.
So
And then
you
I
got
just went back.
okay. Slugga's just slightly like he's probably gotten this reaction before, but again, it's weird seeing somebody shorter than him, so he's kind of like confused about it. But he just kind of like pauses and just like gives like an awkward little wave and then keeps on waiting in line for when his turn comes up to get food.
Oh my god, it's so cute. He's so tiny. The bully, he's not going to be able to reach the counter. Get him something.
Okay.
Look at him, he's so cute.
Can't reach the counter, 10-foot vertical jump.
And just so you know, Star, when you change the name in Roll20 and it doesn't match what you have in D&D Beyond, it breaks that hit point thing.
Okay. I'll change it back eventually. I'm just gonna order
Or
another.
change the other one. You can change it in D&D Beyond too.
Oh, cool. Let me do that. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh God. Okay, cool. All right, I fixed it. So I'll just like, if we're still pretty close to the front line and I don't have to wait again to go up there, I'm just gonna grab another sample and like bend down and hand it to the rodent. Here you go, little fella.
So where are you going next?
Massa, do you want to go to the hagfish?
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Come
Okay.
on, Gambolini. Gana. Hey, come on, G Mama. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on, you're coming with us. I can't let you be by yourself.
Oh, okay.
This was the hagfish?
No, that's Rusty Dragon.
Oh, this is
Hagfish
the
is the brown. Yeah.
Okay.
The hagfish at their tavern has a contest. If you can, let me look. Let me get this name right. If you can drink and keep down a tankard of Nora's water, you can win the purse. You have to put in money every time you trough. It costs you a single silver coin to single silver coin to try. Typically, there is a bulging leather pouch full of silver coins. Nora is a hagfish. So that is the contest at the Hagfish Tavern.
Alex will participate.
And you can try that a little bit later in the day.
Sure.
If you can drink it and keep it down, you get the purse.
That sounds like something that you might be able to do, Massa.
I know. I'm like, yeah. So the sheriff did say things shouldn't get too crazy, but I don't like to listen, especially to them. So, I can't say I'm not considering it.
You might go easy on the food then.
Easy on the food.
Leave enough room in order to drink.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. How long have you known me?
Too long, I feel.
All right. You should know better than that statement.
You're right.
I'm offended right now. Think I can't handle myself? I can handle my liquor. And my food.
I'm gonna like I assume that Alex is like right next to us, though I don't know who Alex is. I'm just gonna like look over and do like a short bow and go, "Good morning."
Oh, hello there. I don't believe we were acquainted yet. I am Alex Tyrannus, first with my name. You both are looking. Wait, my character leans to the right slightly to see the woman behind you. You three are looking lovely this evening.
Oh, well, thank you. My name is Delilah. This here is Sammy, and uh, the one that's joined us recently. That is,
I'm gonna kind of hang back and say, Ganyera, and avoid eye contact.
I look
But
back at her.
I'm gonna also look over and kind of look around at Allegretto and 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 have a look like, do I know that? I recognize them, but I'm gonna just stand back thinking for a little bit.
Literally just standing there looking at everybody like a bird does.
Oh, I'm immediately then going to like look over the other direction and just kind of like get a little closer and go, Greta amongst drugs, how are you? And then just give him a hug.
Rugziba. I'm not sure if I got that right. Good morning, Delilah.
My
Said
eyes are gonna
friendship.
get my eyes are just gonna get a little bit wider when I hear him speaking in that language.
Uh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hold for Google talent.
Okay, hold on. I gotta send messages.
Like
Airee, I also DM'd you.
Vinsdow's Nidzia is what she's gonna say, like quietly. Vinsdow's Nidzia. You said it great, Greta. It was very good.
He goes to open his mouth to say something, and then you could definitely see it's the look of, I can't remember what it was. So he'll just nod. Say, thank you for your lessons. Are we partaking in festivities or?
Indeed, we are. Sammy and I were given the day off, and she wanted to come and eat everybody out of house and home before she enjoyed the games.
It's free, right?
That's what they said, Masa.
Okay, so I don't see what the problem is. They wouldn't offer it if they didn't want you to eat it. I'm just doing my duty.
The
I'm a good
taverns,
townsmember.
yeah, the taverns use this as a way to attract customers. So, you can tell what type of fare that the inn would have.
Greta, have you met Ganyeta? And I'll
Seen
motion
her before.
towards.
I'm gonna come in a little bit closer and look at um I keep forgetting her name. Allegretto, and say, have you visited with the tribes along the river, on the river towards Magnamar? I know I've seen you before.
You might have seen me take to the skies a couple times.
It must be. It must be. I and my father are here to secure uh, trade contracts, and we were hoping that maybe we could trade in furs and the like while we are in town while the Swallowtail Festival is going on, but I don't know. It's so far away.
I wouldn't worry too much about that now. You should enjoy yourself. You seem flustered. He tilts his
Well,
head to the right, then back up normal.
this is not. This is, and I'm going to look around. Not a place, and I've never been to a festival before. We normally just stay with the tribe.
I understand how that could be. So, if you've never done this before, might I suggest you take the lovely lady's leads? Or perhaps I motion over to Alex, and then, like mid sentence, I pause and wave at you, and then I keep talking. But yeah, just make sure, give the festivities a try. This is a day to try to enjoy yourself. You don't have to work so much.
I've noticed that. Well, I will do what you say, and I will try to relax.
I'm gonna look over at Alex and just be like, Mr. Tyrannus, first of your name, what activities tonight are you wanting to join in on?
I figured I'd go through a gambit. Sign up for the sack race. Seems like it'd be fun. Yeah, just for a laugh. I'd like to do the strength competition, and then I'll round it off by doing the tug of war. Incidentally, have you seen a small, peculiar, white-furred creature? About yay big. My character, intones about, breast height.
Yes, actually, we just saw that strange rodent. We gave him some food.
I see. My character will finish, I would assume, the last of his, lobster stew, and put the bowl back on the table. He'll reach into one of his pouches and start wrapping a piece of copper wire around his middle finger. Thank you. Could you point me in the direction?
I'm gonna point where I last saw him, which was over here. Is he your pet?
No. I'm just apparently one of the only people in this town that can speak with him.
It speaks. I'm sorry.
In a matter of speaking.
Quick question.
How can I assist you?
Out of character, the wrapping of the wire around your fingers, was this the way you would wrap brass knuckles kind of a situation?
No, he's just wrapping it around his middle finger.
Okay.
Kind of loosely?
That's what I imagined too, was brass knuckle style.
Right.
He's like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him with this copper wire.
He's like, for real. Okay.
No, it's just wrapped around my character's middle finger, that's it.
Continue.
He's gonna give him the spiky fuck you.
He's gonna spin on this digit, I assure you that.
Slugga, did you follow the young ladies, or did you go to the Rusty Dragon's table?
Once he grabbed his food from this tent, once the queue went down, he was kind of heading this way because he was checking to see what the other tents had. So, unintentionally following the ladies.
I'm good to roll perception versus stealth.
Did you stop at the Rusty Dragon?
Well, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot what you said was in there, which is my bad. But You said it was a
Curry salmon.
Curry.
Curry salmon.
I don't think that'd be normally on his palate, so he'd probably keep on moving after that. You said roll perception against stealth for what?
I would be
Am I
fine
getting-
with that. Airee has not declared it to be a thing yet. My character doesn't know you're there.
Yeah, good point.
You're
And-
small.
And Slugga's trying to kind of get around between the lines and everything, so...
I will say the curry salmon does smell good, but it's up to you.
Yeah, no, I don't think that'd be... He's more so of a drier food type eater rather than curry type.
Well, the next table's lobster chowder, so
So I might end up having a similar reaction over there. But there's the stealth roll. Holy fuck.
Must be the smell of the lobster. Thank you. I'll be going to look for him. And my character will begin to slowly walk away. Just kind of casually
I
looking
have a
back.
passive of 14. Do I see you?
I mean, yeah, your passive's technically higher than my stealth roll there, so yeah, probably.
Oh. Well, while getting taught a language, I glance off to the left and possibly see the creature that this guy was saying that he's looking for. And I'm just gonna fly right here.
Did you make a scraw noise as you flew over? Just rah!
Yeah, I'm flying towards. I don't think I got his name yet, but just.
Ah! What? Can I help you?
I'm in the air still. I don't say anything. I fly right here.
Okay, now that's kind of terrifying. Just
Slugga-
giant bird flying over.
Slugga, you see this giant bird flying right at you.
Run! So
Did I just
natural
get
defense
buzzed by an
mechanism-
Aarakocra?
Yeah. Buzz the tower. But we're gonna go ahead and say that definitely would like fucking scare the shit out of Slugga. So
Wait, me too.
yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. He's gonna basically just bolt for it essentially, because he's 3'8" Catman thing. That's a giant fucking bird flying at him basically. Fucking
I am
Jumps up-
5'2".
that's big by his standard. That's still large enough to fucking pick him up and carry him away, never to be seen again.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. So he's gonna jump up and he's basically gonna dash towards another group of people. Well, I guess technically the closest group of people is right here, so just jumping up and dashing over this way to basically get away from Birdman. Just dashing through the crowd.
I'm gonna land.
And that's
Then
an
kind of-
impressive hop he has, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna land and then just fly onto the back of the tent. Just watch from up there. I feel like I was intimidating when I didn't mean to be.
Just giant Birdman flying at you and you look up and it's just like, Scrah! And you're just like, ah!
Essentially said he's right here, but in bird talk. Look, it's the one you're looking for, but it's all that came out.
Well, unfortunately, one of these many languages I speak is not Aarakocra or Squaw.
Squaw.
Slugga would have made like kind of like a screech noise though, like just being startled like that, which odds are you'd probably recognize that noise at least, especially given you were maybe 15, 20 feet away from him.
Okay. Well, in that case, I would point at you, and I would like to cast a message. Additionally, would I know your character by name? Would you have, like, introduced yourself to me at one point by Slugga or something else?
It would have been something along the lines of either Slugga or Slug, something like that. Again, it's kind of that vernacular, like I had mentioned to you before.
Yep, okay, my character's gonna whisper, Slugga, stop. And you can reply, by the way, this is a message spell.
Okay, cool. I forgot that's how message worked. So he probably would pause then, like right as he gets to this tent, and just kind of like looks around for a second and just goes, "Dear, hello, where are you?" He's just kind of like, "There was a giant bird man. Did you see that?"
I'm just going to assume that I'm going to continue to cast message to continue this conversation, just verbatim. My character will again point at you. Yes, I saw the Birdman. And my character will begin walking closer, slightly far away from the Arakakra. He's shown himself to be peculiar.
So once Slugga actually spots you through the crowd, he gives like an excited wave and kind of hops over. And is the message spell a continuous thing, continuous communication, or is it like one message to, one message back type deal?
One message to, one message back, but it's a cantrip I can cast as many times as I want, which is why I wrap the coil around my finger.
Okay, cool. So he communicates back and goes, there you are. I gotta say, free food. Best news I've heard all week.
My character will point at him again, and what you two ladies, or you three ladies probably see is my character's like, every now and again I'll just like point at him and start like mumbling something under my breath, and this creature just like kind of responds by also
he
like
just kind of like
mumbling under his breath.
nods. Just like nods and like shakes his hands, like almost like he's doing a weird, janky sign language type deal.
My character will ask yours. I've been well. How have you been since the solstice?
It's been all right. If you helping me out, I've not had as much worries with sleeping. Food has been more reliable to come across, luckily. Every day's an adventure, as they say, and evidently today's already turning into one as well.
My character will again point at you. Very well. If you require more of my assistance, I will still be working at the Curious Goblin. You know where that is, right?
I guess that's the, Well, see, he would know where it is. But my brain forgot what street that was on.
Off of Main Street.
It is off of Main Street? Oh, I'm thinking of the dragon off of Market. That's why I was getting confused. It'll probably take me a second to get used to those road names and everything. But yeah, so Slug was like, yes, I know where it is. That'd be really useful in times of need. By the way, are you partaking in any of those games? And do you know if they have any prizes in place?
My character will point at you. A few, though that is unlikely.
Prizes are typically bragging rights.
But bragging rights leads to free food because other people buy it for you. So the prize from what I'm getting in a roundabout way is free food.
And there's another place, since you don't care for the liquids, there's a place called Reese's Place. They are serving turkey legs.
Ooh, okay.
I will say that the venison you had tastes a whole lot better than the turkey leg, but it's a turkey leg.
Question: how ginormous are these turkey legs?
Turkey sized.
So are we talking about, like, I'm thinking turkey legs that you see at a theme park. They're at least A full 12 inches, if not bigger.
As big as your head.
Oh God.
Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, you
I
can make a
want
meal of it.
one.
Like I said, it's not as good as the venison you've had. It's not as good as the chowder. Has anybody tried the curry?
I have.
I would love to say that I have.
Yeah, that's the
While they
best of
were,
the lot that you've tried was the curry salmon. There is one other place. Let's see, where is it? That you see the kids around, and it is Sandpoint Savories. And it's like a little bakery, but they're giving out treats. Some are sweet, some are savory. You can go either way.
Which one is the savories?
Sandpoint Savories. Hold on. And Risa's Place is the tent above that, the rectangular one.
Okay. I think I know the next stop. As a kind of a response as well to one of the last messages that Alex sent to Slugga, just goes, by the way, did you know that lizard that flew at me?
My character points at you, the Arakakra.
Is that the name of it?
That is his species name, yes.
What language are you guys speaking?
We're not technically speaking in language. It's kind of like telepathy. It's the message spell.
Oh, okay.
And as far as I know, Slugga's primary language is Abyssal.
It could be. But it is actually common. And a little bit of deep speech. But yeah.
I speak that too.
Yes, there you go.
I have deep speech.
A bird having deep speech feels really ironic and really funny. But he, like, Slugga will kind of look over to where the Akakra landed, wherever that might be, which I'm guessing is... Oh yeah, there he is. I don't know why that took so long for my fucking screen to clear up off of that. But kind of looks over and, like, just stares for a moment and then just goes, do you know any of the other scabs over here? The short one tried petting me earlier, which was just an absolute blatant, like... Have they never heard of personal space?
My character looks over to make sure that the two ladies are wrapped up in their own conversation before he points at you again. As a result of their profession, I don't think personal space is much of an issue.
Okay. What? Should I even ask what profession we're talking here?
My character scratches his head and then points at you again and is like, do you care?
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I've never seen them before, but if they've been living and working here, then odds are I probably won't run into them anyways. No matter what I know the profession be, so if it's something awkward, And he just kind of shrugs and makes like the same verbal noise of just just shrugging his shoulders.
were they looking over in our direction, or like, are you guys looking over in our direction at all as y'all are talking about us?
They gave one quick glance at the start when he was like, especially when he was telling the story about the short one, aka your character, trying to pet Slugga, but they haven't been looking over since that initial glance, and they've just been talking still.
To everyone involved, it looks like both of us are just standing there mumbling at each other with my character pointing at him every few seconds.
The very large bird is getting close to you again.
You just kind of, we're going to call it the slug cat shuffle, just kind of putting a little bit of extra distance. And like, as you're getting closer, he's kind of doing that thing again that I'm sorry, what is your character's name again, Sin? Sammy, right?
Yeah, Sammy.
Okay. The same kind of thing that Sammy would have seen, where he's kind of got like that quick little like looks that he keeps doing like back and forth, like kind of just always trying to keep an eye on where people are and whatnot. So when the Kakra gets closer, he starts doing that again, where he starts like looking over and keep like trying to keep watch while he's paying attention to Alex.
I think you may be
Excuse me,
scaring
sir.
him.
Can
I
I
seem
help
to
you?
have gotten that impression. I'd just like to introduce myself. My name is Allegretto Uta. And
Alex Dalanis, rest of my name.
very nice to make your acquaintance. I do believe I was, pardon my intrusion, but I was eavesdropping that you were looking for this creature earlier and you walked away. And in my excitement, I can't help my true nature sometimes. I might have been a bit aggressive. I just wanted to point out that you were about to walk away from who you were seeking.
I see. Well, apology accepted. In future, you may wish to simply point in the direction of things that you can see.
Yes, that's.
Sluggo just kind of nods along, like very big nods, just like, yeah, you should probably do that next time. Just like
Can you
very
understand
heavily
us?
agreeing. Are you speaking in common?
Yeah.
Yeah, he understands.
Okay.
He can write in common. I mean,
I don't know that.
not yet.
She moves quick. Are we headed to the festivities?
Are we not already at
Anybody
the
else?
festivities?
Did anybody try?
I beg your pardon?
Did anybody try it yet?
It being?
Something about drinking?
That
This is
contest
still
comes
being
later.
said in common.
Yes.
I'm in. I'm in. Let's do it. Did I hear drinking? You guys are doing it? Let me do it. I'm doing it with you. Let's do it right now. And I'm just like staring up at you, all 3'2" of me.
Given previous experience, it's less drinking and more trying not to vomit.
You know, I'm okay with that. Are you afraid?
I've already put down my silver, there's no point in being afraid.
Just saying, you sound like you might be a little bit nervous.
I'm sorry, have we been introduced?
No, hi, how are ya? I'm Sammy.
My character nods his head. A pleasure.
Yes, it is. Yeah, for you.
I beg your pardon?
I said, you're right. I'm agreeing with you. You said it was a pleasure, and I'm saying, yes, you're right. You're right. It is your pleasure.
Sluggo
Are
just
you
kind of
okay,
gives
honey?
a confused look, just kind of like peering around the side of Alex since he's kind of between them at this point. He kind of steps back into the fold of the conversation, just kind of like confused stare with his big old eyes.
Airee, can I order 5 deer thingies, please?
Well, you guys can go up to Reese's and get them.
I thought Reese's had the turkey things.
Oh yeah, Reese's has the turkey legs.
Yeah, I want 5 deer thingies.
You can go back and get a deer thingy.
God, that's a lot of walking. Okay, hold on. Am I at the front of the line currently, or am I waiting still?
Well, you guys had went down to the hagfish table. So you were in line down there.
I was. Do you not read the Roll20 chat at all? I just want to know so I know to say these things out loud moving forward.
It's easier to say them out loud because I get lost with that chat and then the chat that goes on in Discord.
Fair. Okay. I had said that I wanted to go back and get 1 deer thingy, and then I changed my mind and wanted 5 deer thingies, which is why I ran over there.
You can get one.
But am I in the front of the line?
Well, probably not at this point.
Okay. Let me know when I'm at the front of the line.
Okay. You can consider yourself at the front of the line. You just have to wait. It'll probably be like 5 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to... This name, is Viscali, is that a guy or a girl?
It is a guy.
Baba Booey.
Okay.
Garadon.
I'm gonna look at him and go, Mr. Viscali, do you mind if I get 5 for my group of friends who are in a heated discussion at the moment? And I hope to God you let me roll persuasion.
You can try.
Okay, how do I do this? Okay, this button.
He'll give you 3.
Okay, thank you. And then whenever it's done and ready, let me know.
Oh, they have plenty of food. They're just scooping it out and sending people on their way.
Oh. Well, then I'll make my way back to the group.
You know, it's kind of like you got your bowl. They'll throw things in it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And at this point, I'm just continuing my conversation with Alex here, and just saying, like, I know that it's going to be your pleasure, and I was agreeing with you that it will be your pleasure. I don't know if it's going to be my pleasure to get to know you yet. Like, I can't put that out into the universe. Like, you may not be a nice guy, and I'm not going to, like, hold myself to that. I hope it's a pleasure. But I'm just letting you know that I agree with your statement so that you can feel confident in the words that you chose just now. You know what I mean?
I will concede the point. Additionally, my character presses the fingertips of his left hand into Slugga, and then points at the small gnome that he's just met. Slugga, get her.
Does he say that in common?
Oh, I say that out loud, in a joking tone.
Okay, so I turn to Slugga and open my arms, like, oh my god, yes, come get me! Like, I want to hug him.
What?
He told you.
My character is jokingly inserting into the conversation that he knows you cannot participate in.
So there's just a moment of pause, and Slugga like looks over, looks back, and he's kind of having this moment where like he's like contemplating his options. And he just kind of proceeds to like basically lean forward, stare directly up at Alex, and just slowly but surely one hand raises up with an akakra on it. AKA he's giving you the bird. And just kind of sarcastically sitting there staring at you just like, asshole.
My character will turn to Delilah after he's done this. See, he can speak.
I see that, and I'm gonna hand Alex or at least offer take a piece of the venison out and then offer him the bowl of venison that I acquired to Alex.
Is this peppercorn venison?
Indeed, it is. Please forgive Sammy. She's a lot.
Forgive her for what? She's done nothing but be an adequate host. While we are waiting in line,
God.
my character will tear off a small piece of the venison and hand it to Slugga, who he doesn't know has eaten it yet.
Oh, don't worry. He's got plenty of stomach space. So you hand that over, and it's just basically just gone. Instantly.
I want to turn to Slugga and like kneel down. I don't know how to explain it very well, but while I am late chubby in real life, my character is not. So I imagine, you know how skinny people like get down as close to their frickin' knees as they can with their torso. Things I can't do. And like just wrap her other arm around her knees while she's like bent down on the ground and is like holding out the venison to you, offering it to Slugga.
Oh, closed leg squat. I got you.
Yeah, thank you.
But he just kind of like pauses and just kind of reaches down a hand and he's just like, I'm not going to grab it from you like some kind of animal. Like, just go ahead and set it in my hand and I shall eat. If you're giving me
piece of
food, I shall
candy.
gladly partake. Yes.
Oh yeah, if you're holding your like hand out with the palm up, then I will simply just place it in your hand. Paw thing.
Yeah, it's some weird combination of hand paw thing, I guess. I'm not too sure on that one, honestly. But
The slug claw.
the claw. But once he has his food secured, he kind of like nods his head, almost like a kind of thank you in a way, and proceeds to eat that. Is that like a full piece or?
Yeah, it was like one of the full pieces from the bowl that I took. I was gonna offer it to you, but then Alex like offered you some, so I was just offering you more.
Yeah, since it's a full piece, he's kind of like
whatever.
Yeah. But so he kind of like peels it up into smaller pieces, like what he was given before, to go ahead and eat down.
I'll just smile like sweetly at him and then stand back up without trying to touch him further.
Okay, so who's gonna like drink with me now? Because I feel like this needs to happen.
Is you going with the drinking challenge instead of playing the games?
I'm playing the games. My character is not participating in a try not to throw up challenge.
Why not both?
Well, the hagfish is down near where you guys stay. So if you want to walk across back across town.
Oh, I want to
Oh,
play.
it's not at the cart.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I want to do the sack race then before we leave.
I just now imagined Slugga doing the sack race. Odds are the sack he like can't see out at the top of.
Oh, we could do it together.
Oh, that's sweetly adorable, but at the same time, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna fucking win.
Just have Zam's character just like put you in the sack and then throw you.
We could totally win. Let's do
Remember,
it.
Chris, we have to work together to.
We have to work together to.
Just imagine.
You could see you guys in the three-legged race with one of you tied to Kenyatta and she just running down the field.
I could totally do that.
God.
I like to imagine Zam throwing Talk's character and just like the anime eyes like are peeled back, flapping in the wind, ears are flapping in the wind, his mouth is open like a rabid freaking rabbit, just drool coming out. Ah!
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do the three-legged race.
It's a sack race.
Yeah, it's a sack race.
Same thing,
No.
isn't
One's
it?
in a
No?
sack.
You don't have like one of each leg in the sack to make it 3 legs?
No, one's a sack, one's a euphemism.
The three-legged
the
race,
sack
they
race
tie your legs together.
Oh, the sack race is like a hopping thing.
Yes.
This is dangerous territory.
Let's do it.
So what would you like to try first?
Sack hopping.
Well, if that's where everyone else is going, it looks like that's what Slugga's gonna do.
Hashtag sack race.
I just want it known now that every time she jumps, her little jingles on her outfit jingle the whole time. Jingle, 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 jingle.
Are
Well,
the
we know
games
who's
taking
dying
place? Jesus. Are the games taking place in the central area, or are they taking place somewhere else?
They're around the church at various spots. Some areas might be further north where there's a clearing near the gates for, say, archery. You know, it just depends on what they're doing.
Okay.
the sack race and stuff. There's a lot of kids in it, and if you want to get in on it, that's fine too.
Oh, I see. What are the adult games?
I mean, they have adults and stuff in them too. It's just different heats. So
You have lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight. But it's
like,
children.
there's
middle-aged.
balance beams for to see how dexterous you are.
Ooh, okay. Another thing that Sluggo could be potentially good at.
And there is hide and seek. Which
Ooh, yes.
you will be playing more with the kids in that one, but there's weightlifting challenges, balance beam, tug of war, arm wrestling. It's just pretty much any of the typical games you can think of. Axe throwing is another one.
Oh, you best
just-
believe we're signing up for arm
What
wrestling.
do you like to do?
I mean, the sack races would probably be the easiest one for everybody to get into at the start. I mean,
I'm just imagining the tug of war now with Sammy and Slugga participating and both of them just being wrenched off the ground.
no, this is exactly how that'd go. Is Sluggo be sitting there holding the rope at the end, and he's just like doing that jump thing, like backwards, trying to send it backwards, and he's just like, I can't get it, I'm not going nowhere.
There are some barge challenging each other, by the way.
What hoe?
Yeah, just
Aree's
different.
not a hoe.
Just different musical challenges. So
Ooh,
there's
might
a
have to
little
bet
bit of
something.
everything. So whatever you people want to try.
I want to do the sack race.
Sack race!
Yeah, I guess it's sack race.
Okay, everybody for the sack race, roll in acrobatics.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah, I am the best acrobatics. Watch this, shiz.
I legitimately
oh.
have good acrobatics.
I wasn't expecting to do well in
Trying
this.
to figure out how to roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics is like the first skill at the top.
I will take my 21.
Yeah, but how do I... Oh, I see, okay. Is that...
Allegretta will not be participating in a sack. You will watch from the rooftop.
Spiral, you're making it too easy for these jokes, man.
Anyone else?
Slugga,
That's
yours makes
everybody.
perfect sense being here and gone. In a hopping game.
Mm-hmm.
I would have
That's
just flew, so.
Mom, are you
You would
playing?
have cheated.
No. Gunnator looks at the at the socks and thinks that's way too small.
And this was supposed to be athletics.
Oh, shit.
Nobody
you said
did it
acrobatics.
right.
Yeah, you did say acrobatics, so we're re-rolling?
Yeah, sorry.
That's
just-
fine.
Better.
Because you're
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're hopping, so it would be acrobatics. Because it's
You're
more of a
hopping in a
dexterity.
sack. Eh.
Yeah. Be more of a dexterity thing than a strength thing.
Says human to God.
Right.
It's like the guys running through the tires on the field.
Yeah, dexterity.
Anyway. So, I guess Slugga, you did the best in your heat. So you get your little attaboy from the people at the race.
Give me food. Buy me dinner.
They don't understand you.
I know.
We prop him up. 3 cheers for Slugga! Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Sammy, think fast! I toss him.
What are you going to next?
Grab him and hug him so tight.
So, basically like pitching a softball. It's
What are
that
you
fucking video of the
trying
dude-
next?
I picked the bags. I'll let somebody else pick.
I'm going to the axe throwing.
That is so what I was going to say. Let's do it.
I guess axe throwing it is.
Whoever feels like going. Is it just me and Sammy so far?
I'm
I
not
mean-
going.
I will go.
Depends if Sammy sets Slugger down after being chucked like a football.
You down, but after giving you like a really big hug and a couple pets.
Comforting.
Go with the dex
Unexpected, but
check.
comforting.
Sammy, before you start, I do like a kind of a 6-note little flourish on my ocarina in your direction.
Is that a dex check?
Which
Mhm.
are you giving me
I was trying
inspiration?
to. Yes, I don't know why it did that.
How
I
do
wasn't
I
supposed
do-
to use it. Just roll a d6.
roll a d6? Is that what you said?
Mhm.
Okay. Do.
Ooh, hold on. I could be cheeky. Wait a second. I have something that actually changes my. Never mind. That's
Hey.
a saving throw, not a
Sorry,
dex check.
wrong one.
Oh,
Okay, so a dex roll +1, I guess. And I'm not sure how to
Yep.
do that in here, so I'm just going to do a normal dex roll. So that would be 19.
Nice.
Well,
wait. Is it dex save or just straight
Just
dex?
just dex check.
I did a saving throw. I sure as hell did. Okay, hold on. Where is my dex?
Well, you can just subtract out your.
If you just click
So it would be a 17 then.
Yeah.
Your
Right?
dex save says +6, so that would be a 12. +1 is a 13.
I have a +4 to dexterity.
Allegretto. Yeah, but your proficiency is also in there. So, Allegretto
Okay.
would be a 17. So it looks like there's a man named Rolf, and Rolf wins.
Fuck you, Rolf.
Oh, we're not
He
adding
just
anything to it?
Rolf just edges out Ganyata.
Yeah, no, it was straight dex rolls.
So I'm just gonna look at Greta and be like, what kind of fucking name is Rolf anyways? Like, really? Rolf? Good job, Rolf. Whatever.
Casual bemused applause.
Yeah, Slugger kind of literally like tries to mimic the noise of his name. He just goes, "Row." And just basically,
Exactly.
yeah, and he just kind of like nods, just, "Row." Just.
Is he going to be sick?
So what are you going to try next?
Hide and seek.
I'll respond to that and say, no, I think he's just trying to kill himself like last time.
What?
Who all's doing hide and seek?
I'll do hide and seek.
Little small sneaky man will do hide and seek.
Go ahead and roll
And
a
while
stealth.
they're doing
Roll stealth.
Hello there. I am the sneakiest of boys.
Yeah, the kids give themselves away giggling.
He literally, like, basically goes like full chameleon mode, where he's like, "You can't find me if I'm on top of the chapel."
Slugger wins another game.
Straight up hidden dick. You
while
can't find
we're
me.
playing hide and seek, I want to be like looking around and see if anybody is giving the stink eye to our party because of Gandia.
Gan is fine.
Because of Gan.
She's the Gan with the plan.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other half-orcs about. They're not a lot. But, you know, there are some business people in town that are also half-orcs. So,
Okay, so it's not like horrible.
I was totally
I think
prepared to like be
not
in a
during the
town.
festival.
Oh, that's a good point. I thought it was like horribly racist.
Racist towns still have holidays.
Oh, pray tell, what holidays did you participate in? Not you specifically, but you know. That's what I
Who
thought.
is you?
Moving on. I would like the next thing to be the walking. I'll PM you. The next thing to be the walking on the pole, the tightrope, whatever the thing you said
The
was.
balance beam.
Balance beam.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, get your acrobatics again.
The beam.
I'm not going to participate, but I am going to be cheering her on, being like, "You go, girl! You got this! You are queen on the pole! You got this, girl!"
My character will be in the
Uh-oh.
background trying to start a rhythm clap.
I have my wings tucked in as far as they can go.
You threw off my groove.
I
Ooh.
would
Whoa,
like to
no
cast
touching.
guidance on myself. Sweet.
It is kind of noticeable when you do that, just so you know.
Well, I can't like rub my arms or something and make it less noticeable.
It's verbal and somatic.
Fuck,
Blame
you're
it
right.
on
Okay,
Pete.
then I will retract what I said and take the -3 that I would, or the what? No, the full -4. You said acrobatics?
Yep.
Okay, no guidance.
Wait, you have a -4 to acrobatics?
No, I cast guidance, which I then rolled a 4, so I had to take 4 off that.
Anyone else?
Sluggo's getting hungry. That's why he's doing worse.
All right, now there's a tie, so Allegretto, roll again.
It's cheating. He has lighter bones.
I'm wearing
I
armor.
think you can beat a 1.
Yeah.
So you beat out a young lady named Angelica.
Angelic my ass.
It was a pleasure having competition with you, Angelic. And
Angelica.
good game. Just walk away.
What would you like to try?
What else was there?
Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling, weightlifting, tug of war, archery.
Might do the archery, but
I'll do the archery with you.
all right. Archery next.
I'll try
Yeah.
archery.
Oh,
Go
what the heck, I'll
straight
do
decks
archery.
again.
I'll go ahead and give it a go, because why not?
We. What?
There you go. What are you doing?
Oh shit,
Yeah,
that
wait,
was
what
the
are we
save.
rolling?
Hold on. My apologies. There we go. Why is it giving me a
Are we
plus?
rolling decks or are we rolling for if we've trained with short bows and shit?
No, you're rolling decks.
Gotcha.
Oh, baby.
Oh, little guy.
It's not my bow. It's the bow's fault. It's not mine.
It's not a right-handed bow.
It's not a short person pawed hand bow.
Looks like Alex.
I think me and Sammy have a tie.
I think she rolled a save.
No, that was me.
No, that was a check.
Yeah, I
I
rolled
rolled
the
a save
save.
last
She rolled a
time.
normal. She rolled normal.
Because it's giving her 14 plus 4 on her roll.
I have a +4 dexterity.
Yeah, she has a +4 to dexterity.
Okie doke.
I have a +6 in my saving
Then,
throw to
then
dexterity.
you two roll off.
What are we
Wait.
rolling?
Same
Dexterity?
thing.
Woo, 10.
Oh, the same thing.
Up or down? Where will it land? Oh, there goes.
Sammy wins.
Small hands
Thank
clap,
you.
representing the short people of the world.
Golf clap. Golf clap.
You know, I have really had to put my heart into it. The other games, I had not fully absorbed the nutrients of my breakfast.
Somebody did. If the crowd legitimately made that noise, it's just. Here comes the cockra doo 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 doo. Hand raising up, middle finger. Go fuck yourselves. That's rude and racist, technically.
What?
Huh?
So it's getting about noontime, and you guys are going back through the big square again. And you notice that Father Xantus and his acolytes are wheeling out a large covered wagon into the square. And Father Xantus starts recounting a short parable of how Desna first fell to earth and was nursed back to health by a blind child. Desna transformed the blind child into an immortal butterfly as a reward for her aid. Then you can see the acolytes pull aside the wagon's cover, and thousands of children of Desna fly out. A furious storm of swallowtail butterflies swarm into the air in a spiraling ride of color to a great cheer from the crowd. And you see children go chasing after them, never being able to seem to catch them, though.
Now, what you've told me is I just have more food flying around in the air. Kind
I
of
will-
cringe, not gonna lie.
I will just clap at the whatever the fuck word I'm not able to remember at this time. Show.
Spectacle.
Thank you.
Wiping my eyes. That was fucking beautiful. Oh my god.
Soga's
What
gonna
would-
have to resist the urge to catch him.
What would you guys like to do now? You know that
Drinking.
the consecration of the temple doesn't begin until near sundown.
More food? Question mark.
We have the
You feel
drinking
free to-
contest, arm wrestling, tug of
I'll
war.
do the
Well,
I'll do
arm
the
wrestling.
war.
Okay, tug of war.
Tug of war
Who
it
all
is.
wants to do tug of war?
Let's do it.
Alex will do it.
I guess Slugga's joining. Are we forming as a team or is it one-on-one tug of war?
Or is it teams? 3-on-3.
It can be teams.
I'm on Sammy's team.
Athletics check.
Slugga will be on Alex's team.
Greta, are you doing this?
I'll join Alex's team and I'll look at Slugga and point to my shoulder and with a questioning look on my face,
What?
asking if he. I'll pat my shoulder to see if he wants to climb on my shoulder because I don't know if he's going to be able to reach the rope if I'm.
Oh, okay. I get what you're getting at. He kind of thinks for a moment, shrugs, and just kind of jumps up quite easily.
Spiral, are you like doing it by yourself or are you joining me and Sammy?
God damn it.
Oh my
I was gonna
God.
join Gan, but she joined the other two, so I joined you two.
The motivation of having a small furry creature on your shoulder apparently helps wonders.
For real.
Oh my
There's a lot of
god.
natural
There's
20s over
three
here.
20s. Dear Lord.
The lowest roll was a 15.
A
Can't
13.
imagine
Holy
how
Yeah.
Desna,
combat
you
would
people
go.
are
yeah,
strong.
I'm flapping my wings backwards.
Jesus.
Well, Sammy's team wins.
Yeah.
Holy Desna, you guys are like really strong. I'm impressed.
I had no idea.
Can't wait till
down
my
my
Screech.
Perhaps it was the mud that you would have got dragged into.
Ah, that is fair.
All I'm
Yeah.
gonna say is Victor Screech.
Did somebody want to do arm wrestling, they said?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's back to athletics.
Screw it. Let's give it a try here.
All right, +0. Let's go.
My gosh.
Hell yeah.
I already said no. I can't say yes after seeing all the rolls.
Damn.
I'm beaten by Slugga.
Well, who's
He just
not
wrenches
being
me off the
arm
table by
wrestling?
throwing his weight into his elbows.
Apparently, he slimed you.
Not the claw!
It just gives this terrifying like battle screech, just and just fucking like throws you to the side.
Goof show.
People are starting to watch Slugga. This is his third event he's won. You see some money changing hands.
Slugga's doing a little victory dance. Shaking his tail like he just don't care. Yeah, he's doing the worm. He's doing the slug. He's happy.
The sploosh.
He's a bit more laid back now, probably, than earlier, now that he's having some fun with things and not too stressed about the people that he's around.
Allegretto's still trying to keep his distance from you.
Good.
He's
He
a
wouldn't
little-
want to lose against Slugga in arm wrestling now, would he? That'd just be embarrassing.
He's feeling bad that he was rather aggressive with his bird instincts taken over versus a simple, hey, I think you're looking for this person.
Yeah.
He's a
just
bird.
want to talk to him.
Why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him.
So what? That's the third game Slugga's won now. And I think he came in a close second in another one, didn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Well, there's weightlifting still out there.
Oh yeah, the strength competition.
Screw it. Let's see what happens.
Strength checks.
You only live once.
We had to win it!
It's gonna be sad.
Slugga wins again, just saying.
Ugh, that's about right.
Oh my god.
Slugga's feeling good. Slugga gets a fourth win of the day.
Just how? Just fucking. Just,
I broke a wing.
He's feeding off the crowd's energy.
yeah, he's motivated. He's a highly motivated, high-speed individual.
You keep this
He's
up and
getting
getting head
pumped.
pats.
So now that Slugga has won that many, and more of the crowd is watching him, I'm going to be making it a point of paying attention to the people in the crowd and see if anyone is staring at him with odd intent.
Elmer's
just,
not
like-
in the crowd looking to have a rabbit dinner.
Yeah, but usually rabbits don't carry knives. Or
Shotguns.
rapiers.
I don't know. I'm getting nervous for him because he's tiny, but he's impressive. He's
Mighty.
unlike typical things people have seen, and I feel like He'd be easy to snatch and grab. So I'm just probably for the rest of the night just going to be like trying to keep my eyes open.
I mean, he did win in a strength contest against a half orc and a fully grown man.
I mean, I
Yeah.
get that.
Twice. Twice he did. Both in the arm wrestling and in the, what's it called? The fucking... I should know what this is called. We do this like every other day for PT.
I was
Fucking
about to say,
weightlifting.
stop having your strokes, man.
No.
No.
Well, as it's getting on towards the setting of the sun, you guys head back in to watch the consecration of the temple. And you can see Father Xantus taking the stage again. You see he has a stone in his hand. And as it gets a little bit later, you can see he'll strike the stone against the podium, and a thunderous crack will roll out across the crowd. And you can see the people that were talking will get quiet, and they'll all turn to watch the Father. Because there was the sharp retort like the crack of distant thunder. And this stray dog that crawled under a nearby wagon yelps as he's startled awake. Like I said, the people start quieting down. Father clears his throat to speak, and suddenly at the rear of the crowd you hear a woman scream. A few moments later, another scream arises, then another. Beyond them, a sudden surge of strange new voices rise, high-pitched, tittering shrieks that sound not quite human. The crowd parts and something low to the ground races by, giggling with a disturbing glee, as the stray dog gives a pained yelp and then collapses with a gurgle, his throat cut open from ear to ear. As blood pools around its head, the raucous sound of a strange song begins, chanted from shrill, scratchy voices. Goblins chew and goblins bite, goblins cut and goblins fight, stab the dog and cut the horse, goblins eat and take by force, goblins race and goblins jump, goblins slash and goblins bump, burn the skin and mash the head, goblins here and you be dead, chase the baby, catch the pup, boink the head to shut it up, bones be cracked, flesh be stewed, we be goblins, you be food.
My character will cross his arms and he'll look at Sammy. Well, if this is part of the festivities, I do not care for it.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Oh my god, I don't understand. This is very non-Desna entertainment.
Oh,
They're
good.
very immersive, but I don't like it.
So are there goblins?
Do I
I'm
have the
presuming-
opportunity to like run away?
Well, the crowd's kind of panicking. You do see a group of goblins to the north, up near the venison, the peppercorn venison.
Not the venison.
Defend the food.
You see one goblin trying to climb up on the table. It looks like he's stuffing apples into his pockets. You see one grabbing at the peppercorn venison. What are you going to do?
I want to run.
Gon is going to become angry and start moving forward, just
Try
staring.
initiative.
All of us?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
As soon as I figure out how to turn the initiative tracker on. And you do see the goblins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, I know how to get the tracker set up properly. So you have to
There we
click
go.
on your token and then roll for the initiative.
Should we all re-roll or?
No, I can. Yeah, if you click on your token, just take what you rolled originally, because you can enter them after the fact.
I think only you can enter them.
No, I've been able to enter them before without being the DM.
I'm
For
I can
myself,
edit
not
it?
for others. Yeah. Like when the turn order shows up on his thing on the screen.
okay.
Okay.
I don't think you can edit anybody else's, but you can edit your own.
If you click your icon and roll, does it populate? Asking.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Let me change mine to what it was.
Okay. Yeah. How did it?
Oh shit! I had a 6.
It went from having none to having some from the last group. That was odd.
All right, I'm good. So we are rolling again?
That's fine.
Only to get it to populate for you. Oh, if you're gonna let us roll again, I'm gonna take my 20.
No, just change
Right?
your number once you get your name up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I changed it from the 2 to the 1 I rolled previously.
Who's got the higher dex between Gan and Sammy?
My dex is 18.
My dex is 14.
Okay, so Sammy first and then Gan.
Mhm.
What time is it? Time to kill the goblin stealing food.
Well, you all are up. Sammy, what you gonna do?
Okay. I am not happy that they are jumping up on the counters. That is not sanitary behavior. We don't do that with food. So, I am going to. I came packing today. And I'm gonna take. Don't want to like go too close to all of them. Hold on. Alrighty. What is my name? I am going to just move about here. And I am going to. I've never used ranged weapons before. But I'm going to take my. I'm not sure how to do this. I'm going to take my bow and fire at
What's its
this
range
guy.
increments?
What's a what?
What's its range increment?
150 to 600?
That must be long. Does it have one below that?
No. It says oh, I guess that's what longbow means, huh? That it's long range. It's like a sniper bow.
It should have more than one range. The 150 to 600 should be long. Let's look.
I don't know. That's the only thing it says. 150/600.
Oh, up to 150 is at short range.
Oh, okay. So 150.
So if
I
you
don't.
roll where it's the +6 beside it, if you click the +6, it'll roll to hit.
Okay, that's it.
That's a hit.
Good shout.
That's fancy. Oh, I love this integration.
So you can roll the damage.
And then it's just the one right beside it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
Jesus.
Okay, so question, because I don't know how this works. Am I supposed to like subtract arrows for?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I also am going to need to
you
go to
had,
my inventory.
or you can keep a tally on a sheet beside you either way.
Cool. Okay. So I did the builds. And then I do have a. No, that doesn't make sense.
Well, you get the one attack at level 1,
Yep.
and you moved, and you killed one.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, so I have a question here. I have a weapon that has two numbers. It says range 20 foot / 60 foot. Is the 60 foot part if
Long
I use it
range, so
as,
you're disadvantaged.
okay, but that's if I use it as a thrown weapon, right?
Yeah, between 21 feet and 60 feet as a thrown weapon, you would be at disadvantage.
I'm going to move up 30 feet. Yep. But it's a little too far for me to use my spear as a regular weapon, so I have to throw.
Well, if you throw it and your range increment is 20, that's out of your first increment, so you're rolling at disadvantage. So you toggle the disadvantage.
I thought, okay, never mind. So I'm stuck then.
You're not stuck, it's just disadvantage. You take the worst roll if you throw it. Let me show her.
I have no idea what to do.
You could hold your action until they're close enough to where you don't have it.
Is it better for me to wait? Because I don't know.
I mean, if it just gives you a better chance of hitting.
That's true. I just move forward and I'm somewhere between panicked and angry, and I move up and I just wait until they come in a little closer.
Allegretto?
All right. Because I am a birdie.
I am the law.
Yep, I'm going to fly here. I'd like to still be 10 feet in the air. How close is this? That's not the right thing. 30 exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the goblin. His voice gets really deep. This is gonna be kind of stupid. Oops. Wisdom save. Vicious mockery. Just look at him and say, "Your rhyme was incredibly stupid."
See, he takes 2.
He's vulnerable
Yeah.
to trash talking.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
Right, I'm a bard. Hold on. I will then look to Slugger. Let's say, hey, go fuck him up. And I will give you bardic inspiration.
We lost talk.
Oh no.
Did we?
Yep, that was the sound of him leaving.
I didn't even hear the sound.
Oh,
Doo-doo.
he'll be back soon, hopefully.
All right. Well, I give you the inspiration instead. I can't find the word in time. I was going to say a Zimnian word, but I say a Zimnian word to you. You have bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I can't find it.
It's Toxgo.
Yeah, he said that
his
his
computer
computer's
froze.
froze. He's on his way back.
Sorry, I was clicking on something. I didn't mean to. I was trying to read something and I didn't mean for that to happen.
That's fine.
I don't think any of us are too concerned about you rolling. We love you, Mom.
So it's inspiration. I said to Delilah, in this order: Melody, tell me who hurt you, and that was spectacular.
Okay.
That's all because he doesn't know what he's saying in this moment. He just said those.
Gloss over that there was a first kill in this campaign. I
No?
don't think that registered until this moment when I saw the X.
You didn't know that you shot it in between its eyeballs.
I mean, I knew I hit it, and I was excited about the amount of damage that rolled, but I didn't realize it died.
Look, I think maybe only one of us could survive. Like only you could have survived that hit. I think.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Welcome back.
It's
we're
your
good,
turn.
okay. Perfect timing. Literally everything froze, and I was basically sitting here waiting to see if it would come back. My turn? Okay, cool. What happened with Ganitas and... what's your character's name again, Spiral?
Calling
Reto.
Utah.
I know.
Uda, that works. Anything happen with those two turns?
He flew up. Zam's waiting to throw a spear.
Oh, but you have bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
I do?
I
Mhm.
believe so.
I
Oh no, he
switched it
switched
to
it.
Delilah because he wasn't there.
Okay.
And we can give it back to him because he's back if you want. If DM
Yeah,
allows.
I did give
Oh.
it to you first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you could probably use it more. So yeah, I looked at you and said, "Go fuck him up." And you have a D6.
Wait, who has the D6 now?
You
You.
do.
You
Okay.
do.
Cool. Well, we're going to need that shortly. So, pulling out short bow, Slugga's going to move to a covered position from which he kind of pelt off shots, and he's going to be aiming at this backmost target there. And we're going to see how this short bow goes. And that +6 is for the hit, right?
You
Not
don't
that he
have
needs
to
it.
use it right now, but yeah, it's for attack rolls or saving throws.
Okay, yeah, so he's going to hold on to that then. So that
You
is a
hit.
25. Let's get damage. Eventually. I
Just
don't know
click
why
on
it's
where it
so
says
damage.
short bow. Just click on the short bow.
Well, no, that's what I'm clicking on, and this is what pops up. It's not doing the damage click for whatever reason.
No, in
Oh, there it is.
where it says short bow underneath everything and right beside it +6.
Ah,
Okay.
that'd do it. Can we take that 8 that you rolled?
He's still up.
Damn. We're gonna use... I don't think there's actually anything I can do as part of my bonus actions at the moment that is useful. Yeah, no, there's nothing else he can do, so he's basically just gonna hunker down there and kind of get ready for his next shot when his next turn rolls around.
Action triggered.
Oh yeah, Zam, your action for throwing the spear should trigger right now.
Bring it on.
Is mom talking?
Sorry,
She's-
I'm
keep
talking.
I keep telling her to use the button and talk to everybody, and she keeps not talking to me.
Sorry. I did it again.
Roll to hit. The button in the 2-hit column for your spear.
I can hear her in your mic.
Yeah. As long as he keeps his mic open, you'll be able to hear me talking. Oh, wait. So I was supposed to do this. That was what I was supposed to do, right?
You miss.
Unlucky.
All right, so that is a miss. Now the goblins go.
Whichever one took the 2 damage has disadvantage first. It'll probably get canceled out.
Well, that's the one that's going after Delilah. Does the 17 hit?
Indeed.com.
Take 8.
How does one edit their? Oh, never mind. I got it.
That's not good.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
The goblin tries to hit Ganyata and misses. We have a 3-way choice for this goblin. He'll try Sammy. And misses. And then there's one in the back that, couldn't reach anybody and sad. Delilah?
Alrighty. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm going to have to work on your token. It broke. We'll get your name stuff straightened out.
Okay. That's okay. I am
That's
trying
okay.
to look at things. Apologies. I was trying and then people moved and things happened. Okay. 5 feet. Is that a radius? Is it just a target? How does thunderclap work? Do I just pick one that's within 5 feet?
Is it thunderclap or thunderwave?
Clap.
Okay.
Is it a 2-hit roll or just a save?
Create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature, within range other than you, must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. So that would include my party
Everybody.
member, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah. What's the range?
5 feet?
Yeah, it's 5 feet. So it would only get Sammy as far as like friendlies. And if I do entangled, then that means that it covers even more. So I think that instead I would rather, maybe not die. And I would like to cast Cure Wounds. Which
Okay.
I just realized that didn't work right.
Yep.
Looks like it.
Okay, so I'll go back to full health. And then that's my action, so I can't I guess I could move, but then they would get
Opportunity
opportunity.
attacks.
Oh God, is shoving an action?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck me, I'm done then.
Alex is up.
All right. In a panic, Alex is gonna pull out a bit of fleece and he's gonna slap his hands together and he's going to, in Goblin, yell out very loudly, "Hound, sick 'em!" And he's gonna have he's gonna cast Minor Illusion to have like a wolf sound emanating from Kirish. And that's it.
Okay.
They can investigate it and waste their turns, or I could have done nothing. Who knows?
Sammy?
All right, I am going to, because they're all so close on me now. I'm grabbing my axe and my dagger and doing 2-weapon fighting to go after this guy in between. And with my axe first, taking a swing.
That hits.
All right. Not much. Okay, so then I'm going to come up from underneath and go after him again with my dagger.
That misses.
That's all I got.
Ganita?
Can
Okay.
you translate for us? Oh, there she is.
Sorry. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna try to hit this guy again.
No. He's a wily little creature. He gets out of the way.
Jerk.
Uta.
All right. Which one to do here? Yeah. I'm gonna try to grapple the one right in front of me. This
So
one right here.
it's what, opposed strength?
Yeah, I think it's athletics.
Your athletics versus his.
Oof.
He's a slippery little sucker.
All right.
Slugga?
I have a bonus action, sir.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's all good. I'm gonna look to Gan and say, "You will hit them on the next one. Keep trying." Bardic inspiration for you.
Who is you?
Got one.
Again.
For Gan.
I feel so encouraged.
Oh, and I will move one spot forward so
Okay.
that this goblin is being flanked. And that is it.
Slugga.
Here we go. Alright. Slugga's seeing an opportunity here. Going to move 20 feet up to get into combat with this fellow. And trading out his little short bow for rapier and daguerre. Stabbing time.
Where were you keeping those?
He's wearing clothes. I know this picture doesn't make it look like he's wearing clothes, but he's wearing clothes. Just don't ask questions you aren't prepared to hear the answers to.
I was prepared to hear this answer.
Sandals doesn't count.
We'll start with the rapier.
Nice, a 20.
Yes. And I was about to say, I think he's getting advantage on this, technically, because it is flanking, so. And we can toss in a sneak attack as well for extra damage.
You don't have a flanking partner.
It's got to be directly across.
Well, I could technically have gone right here then. I didn't realize that it would.
Well, your other problem
be
is
physical
Delilah doesn't have a weapon.
Still flanking, though.
She's not threatening. Or am I still thinking wrong game?
Have you seen that midriff?
Yeah, that would be threatening. Like, imagine being crushed in that, you know?
I mean, you still have a D6 inspiration.
Yeah, good point.
Roll well. No.
Okay. Dagger
Sorry.
time. Follow that up with dagger.
That's a hit, though.
Sweet, and we're going to get our sneak attack on this, so we get our normal damage plus a d6. There we go. So like a crazy bat out of hell just comes jumping over the fucking
Anything
podium,
else?
essentially. Just screeching, just stabs this thing in the back of the head. There we go. And that, let's see here. What can we do here? Yeah, he's gonna start moving around. Let's see, how much movement does he have? He's got 10. Yeah, so he's got 10 left, so just do 5 and 5, so he gets around to, well, he can step over dead body now, I suppose, so he's gonna swing around to here. And that'll be it.
The one in the back by the dog attacks the dog quotes. And when the weapon goes straight through it, he sits there and looks confused.
Usually this works.
This one hit Gagnetta for 6. Ooh, Delilah, take 5.
Taking a break? Okay.
So you're back down to half health again.
Oh no!
And it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
What would you like to do?
Be anywhere but here. I would rather be jumping in all sacks other than this.
Well, you can disengage and run away.
I could. I should. I shall. Or I could put my faith in Gan's ability to be strengthy.
So far, that hasn't worked well.
Just gotta warm up to it.
You can warm up real fast to electricity.
1d6 would not do me very much good if I take another hit, but yeah, that's 1d6. That's also 1d6. I think I will cast. I wish there was an easier way to read these. Let me double check. Point within, right? And duration. What does it mean to be restrained? Can they
I think-
attack?
They can't move.
But they can attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck that. I'll disengage and move. Yeah. I will move here. And that's good for me. I'll stay.
Yeah, so for restrain, by the way, restrained creature's speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm done. That's all I can do. Disengage and move.
And I linked a sheet in Discord. And if you actually click on the icons in the sheet, it will open up more information.
Oh, thank you. Let me bookmark this.
Alex, you're up.
Alex is going to point his finger in the direction of this goblin and just start wailing into him verbally in goblin. You rapacious little gremlin! You've screwed everything up! What are you even doing here? You're supposed to be on the other side of the... I would also like to declare the help action for the next action to basically be against this guy. Just by distracting him, basically.
Okay.
And I'm done.
She gets to roll at advantage.
The next person to attack them in melee, or I think at advantage within 5 feet.
Sammy is up.
I was on mute. Okay, so I'm going after this guy, and what did you say? That was at advantage now?
Mm-hmm.
If you attack him in melee.
Which I am. I don't know how to use advantage, though,
If you-
through
if
D&D
you-
Beyond.
If you right-click anything that would allow you to make an attack action or a skill check, you can roll with advantage or disadvantage.
Right? In
Like
D&D
you-
Beyond?
Like, yeah, if you right-click in one of the boxes that
I
says, like,
see it.
hit or DC.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
No problem.
That works.
Well, yeah, but you could roll again because it didn't roll.
That's advantage.
That was,
Is
yeah,
it?
it did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says
The
2d20.
first roll was a 19, and the second roll was a 6.
Okay.
So it took the...
I'm just used to it showing both, but okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know why Roll20 shows it this way. I just know that, like, 2d20 KH1 basically means that it's taking the advantage.
Roll your damage.
Yes, sir.
It is still kicking.
All right, and now I'm screaming at it. You motherfucker, just die already. And is this still an advantage?
Help action is the first attack action, so unfortunately, no.
Damn it. Should have done it the other way then. Oh, too late.
You hit.
Right, and boom. So I go at him with my dagger, like from above, like slashing at his face, and then trying to take the axe across his torso.
You staying where you're at?
It depends. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay, so if he's...
So there's one to your west and one to your northwest.
I feel like...
And the one to the northwest has been damaged.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going here.
Okay.
So that he's... What is that? That's not prone. Prone is laying down. What is this called?
Flanked?
Flanked. Yes. Yes. Haha.
You roll with advantage on yours.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong button again. So I
That's fine.
Aries
Oh,
talking
we
to
can
me.
hear you. We can hear you. We just couldn't hear Airee.
And I think that she meant that she didn't mean to hit the button that time. She forgets to hit the button when she needs to and hits the button when she doesn't.
When he was actually talking to me, I have my push to talk button on, and I'm like, okay, he's talking to me.
Oof.
Oof.
He's making his weird rodent sounds.
I don't.
I
Well, with
still
all those
can't.
sounds, I was wondering if somebody
Roll
else.
again because she didn't roll with advantage.
Oh, why does sometimes it have those little dice come up?
You just click in the box. You don't have to click on the dice.
I didn't think I did, but anyway,
You
sorry.
haven't a second time yet.
Oh no! Our roller! It's broken!
Ugh.
Oh well.
Oh no!
Those are both misses.
Major oof.
Reporting for duty.
Uta?
Ye-
Gan sprained something during tug of war.
There was that nat 20 that she used on it.
I'm telling
Yeah,
ya.
we wasted all our natural 20s. How am I gonna hurt this guy?
With your eyes, Bert.
Peck his eyes out.
Break your instrument over his head.
Take the
Never
rope from the
sully my
tug of war and
instrument.
garrot him.
Just do the same
How
thing
much
you did
movement
before.
did I just use? Nope, I used too much movement. I could fly at 50. I wanted to chuck his ass up in the sky. But instead,
Hover over him
I
and poop him.
I will pull a dagger out from behind me and go straight for the center of his forehead.
Ooh!
Yeah, he's down. All right, good. So I am going to bonus action healing word Gan. You can do it. You are now back up to 10 health, Gan.
10? Wait, I thought you said 8.
Is it 8? Oh shite! I have bonuses to that. Yes, I gave you 8.
Well, I don't have that much.
But you're full.
Yep.
There we go. For the rest of my move. Wait, I used 25. Yeah, I'm good where I am.
Slugga.
Here we go. So, we are gonna go ahead and enter the fray here from the side. And stab. Starting off with the rapier.
Rapier.
And if this hits, this shall get its sneaky attacky.
Negatory.
But luckily we have the dagger.
That hits.
Alrighty, sweet. So that's that, and that is sneak attack. So come on, bro. Give me my damage. There we go. And an extra d6 from our who'chamacallit. From sneak attack.
It's still up.
There we go. 8 total. And that'll be all for that turn.
Decides it'll try and hit Slugga.
Try being the operative word.
It does not.
Slippery and slidey. That is how we do.
Should we keep one of these alive?
You better say something, because Slugga's going for the kill.
It's Delilah's. You see people running all over. You see goblins chasing children. Goblins chasing dogs. So you have your own little battle going on here, but there's plenty of them still around.
Now, even though this is a dead body, am I able to stand here or no?
Yes. Because it's a goblin, it's smaller than you.
Okay. Let's see. Within. So stupid. I will just fucking cure wounds myself again. Okay. I'm done.
Self-preservation is number one.
Alex?
Continuing on his tirade as the thing that he was pointing at is viciously beaten to death, and seeing the thing that he tricked over here by his phantom dog, he's going to switch the target of his pointing to the only remaining goblin in this little mini skirmish we're having here. He's like, and you miserable failing clod, what made you think any of this was a good idea? And I try to grab it, but is this wearing anything?
It's like a loincloth.
Oh
No,
my.
I try to grab him underneath his goddamn rib cage, just like start trying to
Oh my
shake him. It's like,
God.
what is wrong with you? Why are you here?
I thought you were going to say you were going to try and grab him underneath his loincloth.
Oh heavens, no! We're sanitary in this house. Okay, what would you have
I
me roll for
was
that?
so concerned.
We're
Athletics
not
versus
even,
acrobatics.
Not even going to mention the fact of where two individuals in this group came from as their place of work.
I would like to make a grapple check.
Okay.
Would you have me roll like athletics versus acrobatics? How do you want to do this?
It's your athletics, and he'll just make a save.
Okay.
Because it's strength checks. And
Where was this like all day?
you have a
Alright.
goblin.
I will continue to shake him. As like, what are you doing here? What made you think this was a good idea? In a language he can distinctly understand. That's my turn.
He's about to brown his loincloth here in a second.
Sammy?
He's interrogating him, isn't he?
I'm viciously yelling at him and insulting him by all accounts in Goblin, if you understand that language.
Well, I don't know necessarily what you're saying. Just that you are currently grappling him. So I'm
hold
going
action.
to. Huh?
You could hold action.
I could. Could. Are you wanting me to?
I'm just telling you an option. You could just say like, fuck this guy, just cut his head off or whatever. I don't care.
I'm going to try and stab him in the foot.
Well, you probably have advantage because he's surrounded and grappled.
I probably do have advantage. But I mean, 16 hits, right?
Yep.
Okay, then there's no sense in rolling again.
You might get a crit.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'll roll it again. Okay, no.
Aw.
But still, 7 damage. And I'm stabbing him in his foot.
Death by
Which
splinter.
kills.
Metal splinter.
You accidentally cut off his leg. You shatter his femur.
I'm not upset by that.
And you drop out of combat.
Now, before you said there were goblins running around all over the place. Are they gone? Are we by ourselves now?
Oh, there's people. People are scattering, You still hear screams and hollers. Oop, I just killed my game. Screams and hollers around.
There's a wolf behind you making a growling noise.
It looks mysteriously like a domesticated dog.
Wolves will do that in 2,000 years.
You know, you're not wrong.
I'd like to fly about 100 feet up or so. Can I see if there's chaos towards the market?
It appears to be chaos everywhere. There's goblins running around. They're running amok. They're singing, slashing at things indiscriminately. And as you're looking, you see a bloom of fire just to your southeast.
I will land and relay that message. What are we doing? We to fight the goblins, go to the source of... Oh, fuck.
Sammy, I need to get back. We need to go and find Ren. We need to go find Ren.
And what you see is a group of goblins, and they have torches, and they have lit a wagon full of fuel oil on fire. What are you going to do?
That sounds unpleasant.
Where's the wagon?
Where they're at down here.
I think we should leave. I'm going to say to the group, we should probably go to the cathedral.
Well,
Into the cathedral?
This is right outside the cathedral. So this is fuel for the bonfire.
Are we gonna? Well, the last cathedral burned to the ground, and there is fire in that wagon. I don't want to die inside of another burning cathedral.
Is it on fire already?
Yeah, they're setting it on fire. Yeah, that's what you see. All the goblins have torches. They're playing with fire. They set the wagon on fire. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
click your tokens.
I got a stupid idea, but it all depends who goes first. That's not bad.
I rolled the worst possible value I could have gotten. Fantastic.
All right, Utah, you're up.
It's a little scary. I am going to look over at Delilah. Kind of give one of those I'm about to do something stupid grins. And I'm still up in the air, I would say. 5. Yep, I'm doing it. I am going to fly about 20 feet above the ground there. And his wings are going to spread out and kind of cover him. And then he's going to let out a loud caw, and lightning just burst within 15 feet around him. Oops. That hits everybody. DC 14 con save.
Thought Thunder Wave went in one direction. Does it go all the way every way?
It's a cube, I believe. Let me check the notes. Each creature with a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a save.
Yeah, I thought you were one of the sides and it went 15 feet away from you.
He said it says 15-foot cube. So, I mean, from him, it would be like out to here, or I guess cube 1, 2, that way. Oh, I see what you mean. Like he's the wall.
Yeah.
And then it goes left or right. I understand what you mean.
Question, because to me a 15-foot cube, it wouldn't be 15 foot on all sides if you're in the center, because that would be a 30-foot cube, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I'm still messing them up. Am I picking a direction?
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
I'm using a very odd keyboard and it won't let me copy and paste. That little measurement thingy is gone. Oh no, it's shrunk. Should have done it there. Well, that thing's on fire. Never mind.
No, looks like all. Okay. DC 14. This might be a very short fight.
Over here holding my breath. I forgot to breathe for the last minute.
Oh,
Alrighty. You done?
Yeah, I am not gonna. Well, I don't think I have any bonus actions left. I do, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to stare down at the one that right in front of me.
Okay, Sammy.
holy fuck.
Sin, speak to us. You've been upstage as the Goblin Slayer Master Flex.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I was just thinking.
No problem.
What is this? This
It's
weird
a
thing.
Female
A
goblin.
singing goblin.
A singing goblin. Why is that specific? I don't know, but I don't like it.
He
So
was
I'm
the
gonna
one that was
shoot at
singing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems to be one of the ones that sings and puts the goblins into a frenzy.
No, I don't like it. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it. I'm really hoping that hits.
I think we all are.
Roll your damage. It is still up.
Is it still singing?
Yep.
Damn it.
Blood curdled singing.
Okay. And then movement. I'm actually going to move back a little bit. And then I'm done.
Did you drop down when you cast your spell, Uta?
Yes, I have to be within at least like 10 feet of the floor. So if anything, I'm hovering within reach.
He slashes you for 7.
Ow.
7, not 70. Jesus. Oh, it worked.
Delilah?
I should have looked up how to play a druid before I said druid so that I could be less useless. I am just going to go here, and if the rodent will let me touch him, then I'm going to just really quickly pat his head and say, "You got this," and cast guidance, just in case something happens where he needs to use it. And then I'm gonna. Where was I? Was I here? The
I
square.
think there, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go here for the last little bit of my movement. And then end my turn.
Alex?
Seeing the goblin cut down in his hands mid rant, and seeing the goblin essentially start bleeding out in his hands, he will gruffly say, "Corpses bore me," and he tosses him in the direction of the spectral wolf that he created, which is still just standing there growling because minor illusion things. And he's going to take the dash action, move here. That's not the pointer. And here. That's not the pointer again. Here we go. And while he's doing so, he's going to redirect his attention to the singing goblin. He's like, "And you miserable, failing clod, who taught you how to sing? I would..." And that's basically just my character going on a tirade. He's just gruffly trying to drown out the miserable singing of this creature that he despises. And my turn is over.
Slugger?
Here we go. It is time for superior movement techniques. So we can move 30 to about there. And then we use our bonus action to fucking... Nope, hold on. Our bonus action to use the... I've already forgotten the name of the feat. But basically a bonus action for a 10-foot jump. The rabbit hop. There we go. So he's going to use that to essentially hop over and get into melee punch fella. And he is both flanking, which grants advantage, and he's going to be stabbing with the rapier, and he has guidance. So this is going to be fun. Crit. Don't even think I need guidance.
Well, you hit
Doesn't
anyway.
help attacks anyway.
We have that, plus it's going to get sneak attack damage. So 7. Could be better.
Doesn't have to be.
Oh, he's still dead.
Yeah, guidance isn't for attacks, by the way. It's like if the singing thing does something that's going to make you do like a save, that's what it's for.
Ah, I gotcha.
I think. Is it a save or is it like if you've got a
Ability check of choice.
Yeah. That's it. That's
So
what I
far,
meant.
it just seems annoying to us and bolstering to the goblins.
Slugger just jumps over the cart and fucking on the way down just stabs his rapier through the fucking goblin. Sneaky boy.
Low numbers is a good thing. I feel like one more goblin's gonna show up.
But she heals herself and then keeps on singing.
Motherfucker.
It's fine. She'll be dead soon.
I'm guessing she only healed for one. You know, Mom, I really do enjoy the strong silent type.
Sorry, I just said that's my turn.
No.
Uta?
Alright, fuck it, we're already here. I'm going to fly over this thing and land next to it. And I'm doing an unarmed strike. And I'm aiming my talons for its throat. I'm just going to try to puncture in while I'm saying, "Shut up, shut up." You know what? I already said I'm using my talons. It's lower bonus than the dagger, but screw it. It's totally paid off.
Not tonight. Sammy?
Wait, does he
I
get
would like to
advantage
give-
because it's flanking?
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
wait.
Go ahead and roll for your other one.
I forgot that too.
That'll hit though.
6. Yeah. I look fucked. My feathers are all like poofed up. Small little static electricity as I touch the goblin. I just grab its neck.
All right. So at this point, I'm assuming we're out of initiative
Mm-hmm.
temporarily, maybe. So I'm just gonna look at Delilah and say, "We need to leave. We don't need to be here."
Indeed. And then I would like to book it as quickly as you are allowing me to do so back to the brothel.
I will let you know.
You
Seeing you
see,
head in that direction.
you see a
There's chaos
goblin
everywhere.
to your south, like on a roof, and he's trying to jump down on top of somebody. He misses and splatters on the ground.
Perfect.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Greto, can you carry Delilah?
How much do you weigh?
Oh,
Out of
fuck.
character.
She's a human.
I don't remember if I put that in my thing or not, if I'm
I
being
know
honest.
how much you weigh.
I have a strength of 14.
How much do I weigh?
You weigh 140.
No, 104. I found it. I weigh 104.
You start hearing yells for help coming from the north.
Oh, yeah. He's probably gonna die.
Conflicting.
Where do you need to go?
Alex will move within melee range of the singing goblin, kick it in the head while saying, "You distasteful off-key gremlin!" And then he'll pick up its body and then throw it on top of the fire. And then he'll start walking back.
Wait, was it 140? Hold on. Maybe I hit the wrong button in a certain order. I need to go back to the brothel.
You still hear the yells for help coming from the north.
They can handle that. I grab you.
Alright, I'm... Jesus.
I'll be back, Sammy.
And there's battles going on all over, so you can't guarantee that two of you don't drop in the middle of it by yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only Desna.
I'm
Okay.
still gonna... Hold on. Let me get my thingy. I'm just gonna look at you, Sammy, and say something I am gonna have trouble pronouncing. As a gracious, and I'll PM you what it means.
Fly over the buildings.
You hear the yells for help still from the north, and a dog starts barking from the north.
Alright, so I see that Sluggo is heading north. So I'm just going to smile and kind of like take Delilah's hand and squeeze it, and then start running north.
Sluggo's gonna try and be sneaky on the approach, by the way. Like, trying to use the corners of buildings and whatnot so that possibly maybe get a bit of a surprise on whatever the hell is causing people to shout for help up north.
I can see him doing sneaky sneaks. I'm going to do sneaky sneaks as well.
Hashtag sure, why not?
I haven't been very effective, but I'm going to follow anyway.
You have been fantastic.
That just means you're due to roll some big numbers. That's all that means. It's like a slot machine. You know when it hasn't paid off out in a while, it's about to have like a really big one.
Watch me roll like a nat 1 for stealth.
Watch
who's supposed
Gian
to be
roll a
rolling
nat
for stealth?
20, and that'd be her next nat 20 for the next 40 rolls.
Are you?
Oh, unless I just casually plop out a 19.
For those of you that went to the north, you can see a dog. Now we have 2 sluggos on the screen.
Where are we coming out at?
The wrong layer, evidently. So now you should be able to see yourself.
Yes.
And you see what appears to be a goblin riding a strange looking dog, fighting with another dog. About this time, you see the mounted goblin, swing down and kill the dog.
Bastard!
I do not like that. Which one of these motherfuckers just killed a dog? Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
How high is this roof right here?
That's a 1-story building.
Do we have sneak attacks right now? Because we were sneaking.
You can give it a go.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm not even waiting.
He did not see you.
Yeah, I'm shooting his ass.
We're hopping up on this roof, so short bow can also do some work.
Give me a athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Oh, but I still have that guidance.
Right?
Yeah, but you still rolled a 5.
Wait, hold on. I just had a thought. How tall is the roof specifically?
You're about 3 times your height to get to the lowest eave, and it goes up from there.
So what you're telling me is it's within jumping distance, easily.
If you don't slide off.
Yeah, good point. Actually, there's a perfectly good corner with a bush here that I can just shoot from, actually, so I probably don't need to be up on the rooftop now that I think about it. Yeah, we'll go with that instead. I don't know why I was being so extra with the rooftop when...
Well, go ahead and get your initiative.
Oh.
I'm assuming my 21 hit.
Yes.
Okay. The first roll was accidentally with the hand axe one, so the 7 is my actual damage from my longbow.
Did you hit him or the dog?
No, this guy.
I meant the one he's riding.
Which one of them killed the dog?
Well, both of him and his mount that he was riding were attacking the dog, yes.
But which one had the final blow? Which one looked like it was doing more damage? I'm going after the rider. Don't even answer that. I'm going after the rider.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Oh, by the way, the halfling's dead.
A thunderbolt comes from the sky and strikes you dead on the spot.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Is this serious? Like me? For real? What just happened?
You're fine. Slugga,
Okay.
you're up for surprise round.
Yes, it is time to do the shoot. Surprise attack, those confer advantage, don't they? Oh, I think it is something else.
You
If
hit
you are
him.
successfully hidden,
Well, yeah. So that means I can sneak in a sneak attack.
sneaking a sneaky,
Sneakity sneak.
snicking a Snickers.
So a total of 10 damage towards Ryder here.
He's still up.
Damn. Not for long, but
Kenyatta?
I can only move forward. I can't do too much else.
Alex?
All right. Alex will move up 15 feet. And because it's really only the trick he has. Okay, check that. We're going to move up 20 feet. Yeah, that's good. He's going to have a deafening screech play for the next minute on this spot behind the goblin. Try and confuse it. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Damn you. This is not going well.
You're up, Sammy.
I'm going to go here. And I'm going to shoot at this guy again. Not great.
Nope.
That's it.
They're actually in the same square because he's riding it.
Oh, okay.
He hits you for 6. And the dog bites you for 3. Make a DC 12 fortitude save.
Would that be a Constitution save in this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to do a con save?
Yep, DC 12.
I don't know what DC 12 means.
It means you need to roll a 12 or higher on your con save.
Oh, okay. But I still just hit the same button.
You're okay.
Right. I don't know that I would use that term. I have 4 health. But I saved on the con throw.
Slugga?
here we go. So it's actually standing right here, right?
Yeah. I will just forget the other thing if I put them stacked.
I gotcha. Well, you know what's about to happen. Time to put away the ranged weapon and time to pull out the stabby things. Stabby stab. Time to go ahead and we're going to start stabbing this boy in the back with that good old rapier dagger combo. Starting off rapier.
Nope.
Fuck. Oh, he's flanked though, so that gets advantage. So it's a 14.
Nope.
Damn, okay. A little bit of a tough guy. I see you. And then we'll go ahead and go for the dagger.
That hits.
Yeah. And that is going to be fella there, plus sneak attack. 1d6. Alright, total 11. So the rider's dead?
Yep.
Whew. And that'll be it for his turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move up. And I'm going to use lay on hands on Sammy. So does this mean that I can...
You get 5 hit points.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to place a hand on your shoulder and you feel much better. Much better than you were before. So you add +5.
God, honey, you have the magic touch. Thank you.
Run away!
This loser right here just not doing anything while we're saving his life.
Oh, there's a whole bunch
He's
up there.
cowering behind a rain barrel. He was the one yelling help.
Yeah, well, now he should help the people giving him help.
He has no weapon or anything.
Well, we just killed some dude that definitely had a weapon. It's not like the dead guy needs it.
That one will go after Slugga.
Which one?
The first in the pack.
Oh yeah, the only one that can reach him.
Oh no, they're using bows.
Oh. I wish I knew that.
The third one hit Slugga for 7.
Ow! So, we've got a Slugga shish kebab at the moment. That's essentially what's happened here.
And then he gets hit for 4.
No, wait.
Oh, Slugga's fucking down.
And the other one misses.
What?
Slugga took 2 arrows.
The Slug is down.
He's unconscious. Yep.
Don't know what to do in this situation. Are they still firing at us?
Probably.
No, they've shot their round. It's Alex's turn.
All right. Alex is gonna move up and start trying to wail on this thing because he's plaintively out of options. Because I don't think this thing's gonna be fucking fooled by any weird noises happening in there. So the Hail Mary. I don't think that hits.
No. Sorry.
Oh well.
Is that the end of your turn?
Sammy?
Yep.
Well, damn. Okay. Question. Technically, this guy is flanked, but I'm not one of the people flanking. Do I still get advantage?
No.
No. Okay.
You would if Slugga was not laying on the ground.
But
Right.
did Alex?
Good point.
Oh
Alex
yeah,
would have
Alex.
gotten advantage.
Yeah, so that should be one
Right?
more roll on
Go
his.
ahead and roll.
All right.
That does hit.
Oh. All right. Wait, what the? Why is it 1d6 or 1d8?
Two-handed, one-handed.
Two-handed or one-handed. Yep.
And he didn't call what
You
he
have
was
to-
using.
You gotta
I did
declare which one before you roll.
1d6, I guess. I'm mostly using it one-handed.
Bonk.
Okay, Sammy?
Well, I guess I'm going after Demon Dog here. Because we love them so much. And, I'm gonna start out with a little dagger action.
Ooh.
That
Oh
hits.
my god.
And it dies.
Okay. Well, then, I'm gonna just look at everybody and be like, are we running now? Like, actually, excuse me, let me rephrase that. So, like, are we running now, or, like, what are we doing here? Because there's some very mean people right over there, and they're trying to kill us, including this little cute cat thing, and I'd like a plan. and just kind of look around at everybody. Can I? Ugh. I can't grab him, Sluggo, at this point, can I?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
But can someone pick up Slugga?
One of
Sure,
their
If
when
next
they
we
have an
decided
actions,
to
action.
run?
probably. I'm gonna Oh, I don't know how I did that. That wasn't anything. I'm gonna hide behind the bush. I'm assuming this is a bush that is able to be hidden behind, where I can't be hit by arrows. Is that right? Is it tall
Well,
enough?
if you go to the side of the house, you know you can't be hit by arrows.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to the side of the house then. We'll just go here. Think that wasn't smart, but that's what I'm doing.
Hello, can you guys hear me now?
Hello.
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm having the same issue as I was before. Time for a death saving throw. Shit. That's one fail.
Ganyeta?
I'm gonna risk placing myself between the goblins and Slugga, and I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands.
Slugga gets 5.
Whew.
I'm also gonna say run.
It's the goblin's turn. They all 5 try to hit Ganyeta, and only one succeeds. She takes 4.
He succeeds? Is he a separate nation?
I was just about to say that.
Engagement parley!
You all have disadvantage.
Alex, what are you doing?
Well, seeing as Slugcat is currently prone on the ground, and I don't want to be in range of archers, I'm going to grab Slugcat, and I'm going to get as far away as physically possible from those ranged people.
Might want to hug the building a bit more.
That's as far as I can get.
But you could have taken an angle.
Angles are for the poors. Come with me, Slugcat.
You can get right here with 30 feet.
But then where will Zam go?
Right here. Or next turn rolls around, she has time to take the dash action, so she can get as far as down here.
Don't hit me with your logic. We're running for our lives.
We avenge the dog.
I like
Right?
how this dude's still just hiding
Forget
there. He's
that.
like,
I mean, he heard someone say run.
oh
He's
yeah, good
standing there
point.
like a moron as archers are coming.
I mean, look at his face. He looks like a golden spoon was shoved all the way up his ass.
I mean,
I
does he
have
not
been nowhere
strike
near
you?
his ass.
Does he? Does he not strike you as the guy that wouldn't quit stalking Belle from Beauty and the Beast? Look
He
at
is a
that
little
face.
Gastani. He
Yeah.
is it my turn?
It's
It's
Gaston.
a Sammy turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to take. Is that half my
Mm-hmm.
action? Can I shoot from there? Okay, get that guy, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to take half my action. Move to.
You mean half your movement?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Was it here? Shoot, where was it?
There.
I don't remember which one it was. Okay. And then I'm going to go for Yeah, I can hit that guy. Go for him. Poorly. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm running right back. And that's it. I'm done.
Slugger?
Am I being let off of Alex's shoulder or however he's carrying me?
Sure.
All right. We're going to peek the corner. We're going to short bow him up because vengeance. That was 10 feet of movement to get there to the corner. And here we go. Give it to me.
That's a hit.
All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything that specifically let me use the sneak attack on this, but I don't think there is. So it's just that. The fuck?
It's the 8 because the +3 is the piercing. I mean the crit. Oh no, wait a second. It says 8.
But yeah, we're aiming for the closest one here.
So you're moving again afterwards?
Yep. And basically ducking back around the corner so as not to be visible.
Kenyatta?
Run! Squee!
Sorry, hold on. Is this bush I have to go around it?
Yeah. It'll give you cover if you get behind it.
I'm also gonna heal again just in case. Slugger. May as well use it all up.
Well, that puts him at max.
Yep. Slugger, you take 4 more points of healing.
Is it not updating?
Nope.
Uh-oh. The firing line arrives.
They all miss Kenyatta.
She ain't.
They all tried. They all missed the half orc.
Ooh.
The one on the upper left is wounded. That's the only one wounded.
Okay.
Hey, Airee, just to double check real quick.
Hmm?
We are not going to be going back to me and Greto during this session, right?
No, you guys went the other direction. You're too far to get back.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, I have work tomorrow. I have to go.
That's fine.
All right. I will catch you guys next week.
Good night.
You can always tell me when you want to stop.
Well, we're not here, so we didn't want to stop you guys. But I'm gonna head out too because I'm sleepy, and this is great. Stay alive, everybody.
Text me how it went when you're done.
Sure.
What you gonna do, Alex?
Right.
I'm gonna cast sleep that I don't have in my repertoire. I'm just getting out of this scene. Bye.
If you move about another 15 feet to the east, they can't see you. Or are you going to try just running south?
I'm pretty much trying to run south because I'm not trusting the trees here.
Well, what it is the house blocks you and they can't see you.
Like that?
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright. Dash session. Okay, bye! That guy can fend for himself.
Sammy, what you doing?
Shit. 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 Can I hit any of them from where I am right now, or do I have to move around the bush?
You can hit them.
Okay. I'm going to try then to get the one that's already injured.
Okay. You hit him.
Alright. Now watch me do like 0 damage. Not 0 damage. Okay. And then I'm just gonna yell at the freaking tool pansy who's not doing crap over around the corner. I'm just gonna like scream at him at the top of my lungs. Get your lazy ass up and come on! And just try to like get him to follow us.
Okay.
And then I am going to move. I'm going to move to here. And that'll be it.
What you doing, Slugger?
He'll be firing off a shot as well and continue kind of moving into cover. He's going to be aiming for this fellow right here. Here we go.
Nope.
Shit. And then we keep moving, kind of ducking into cover to stay away from all the arrows coming the way.
What you doing, Ganyeta?
I probably need to move to take some cover too.
Why does that D100 make me nervous?
They hit Ganyeta for 7.
No! No.
That's 1 shot. The other 3 missed.
Is anyone able to pick her up?
She's still up.
I'm not dead.
Yeah, not yet.
Alex still running?
I think I was very clear about my thoughts last round, is that I'm leaving the scene. As I would expect everybody else to. This has clearly gone
Sammy?
not in our favor.
What you doing, Sammy?
Well, I mean, if we... So the map, I'm not exactly sure how this works in D&D. Because we can't see past this map. So...
South
I
is heading back towards the church.
Yeah, but if I say, okay, I'm running, and everybody else says, okay, we're running, I mean, we can't see where we're going. Is it just like we're out of range and they just stop pursuing us? Are they going to chase us all the way back to the river? You know what I mean? Like, I don't...
Don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how far I can get.
Well, if you dash, it's twice your movement.
No, I mean, like, without being able to see the map, you know? Like, I don't know if there's a... Can I dash and still be behind cover?
Yeah, because you can run around the buildings and behind them.
At this point, one of our people is almost dead. If Pretty Boy is too stupid to get out of the way, then he can just die. And I'm dashing.
Okay.
We tried.
What are you
Hashtag
doing,
can't win 'em all.
Slugger?
Yeah, we're gonna... He's gonna, like, look back and just kind of make sure that, Gan's following, and he's gonna basically almost, like, drop to all floors to start dashing forward as quickly as he can to get the heck out of Dodge.
Ganyeta, what are you doing?
I'm leaving too. Well, I guess I should probably try to heal myself.
Okay.
You can't dash if you heal yourself.
Oh, that is true.
But if you get hit, then you're going down.
It's the catch-22. Why?
So what's it going to be?
I'm going to heal myself and hope that they can't hit me and just tell them to keep going. Run!
Oh, now you get off your lazy ass.
All right. So we have 5 to choose from and 2 get hit.
Are you asking for volunteers to get hit?
Nope, I'm just telling you 2 get hit. So Ganyata get hit for 3. And Sammy, you get hit by 5. But you have put distance between you and them, so they're firing at long range, so they're at disadvantage. They just rolled really, really well.
I guess we're still running.
Okay.
Yes.
With Pretty Boy over here.
All right, they break off. So you're free.
Where are we free?
You're heading back towards the church.
So somewhere between here and the church.
Next round, you'll be in the courtyard again.
Okay.
They weren't chasing you. They were firing at you long range.
Gotcha.
So, because they were near the gate, because they're going to make their way out. So do we want to call it here?
Probably.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds like a good end for the night.
I wasn't watching the clock, and Zan's been after me for like an hour, going, we should go to bed.
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me.
So feel free to leave me notes on what I can do to improve. And
Not kill us all.
not my
Yeah,
choice. It's all the dice.
The dice are not with us.
I mean, when I rolled 22 and 22 to hit one person and 20 and 21 to hit the other, and then the other 2 attacks was a 5 and a 23,
pretty
and a 8
major.
and a 22. So
That's a lot.
the dice are not in your favor.
No,
this was
don't get
awesome.
sleep, I said. It'll be fine, I said. Airee won't
History
throw something at
also-
us within the first 5 minutes, I said.
Yeah, right.
History also
Airee-
states that any large formation of archers is always scary.
And when you get back to the cathedral, the father will come out and will throw a AoE heal on you guys.
Oh, sweet.
Well, that's
Ooh.
helpful.
Yay!
You get back 6.
If I put that on now, I'm gonna forget later.
Well, I
I mean,
would
if you
add
put
it
it on
now.
now in your sheet, it'll just, like, be applied.
Okay. All right, it's on there. But don't let me do it again next session because I may not remember that I did it already.
Will do.
Airee, did you that little chant they did? I'm pretty sure Airee, did
Sang
that.
Sang it to
yeah,
you before.
yeah.
Yep.
Is that where? Okay, I thought I was going crazy for a minute. Like, no, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I remember this. Which is interesting, because he's also a goblin.
I'll let you go.
Good night.
Night.
Later.